sing. Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. Everybody sing. Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. Everybody sing. Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. Everybody sing. Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. Everybody sing. Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. Everybody sing. Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. Everybody sing. Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. Everybody sing. Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. Everybody sing. Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. Everybody sing. Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. Everybody sing. Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings.
Are we here? Are we here? You guys hearing me? Sound everything coming through good? What's up, everybody? Good evening. Today is Friday the 8th of May. Hopefully y'all doing good. Hopefully y'all are blessed and highly favored. Hopefully God has been good to you all. It's your boy Bible Lover 1234 back again with another live stream. And as you guys can see from the title on the bottom right, our topic is Islam tonight. Simply put, Muhammad is a false prophet. So I'm just going to open up the TikTok stream and we will get going. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully you guys had a good week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your week. Hopefully it's going well for all of you. I praise God for you guys. Thank God for His mercies and His blessings to you all this week. Thank you guys for being here. Today the video with Libiano went up, so hopefully you guys were able to see that. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. Hey Bible Lover, my name is Mello and I've seen some of your debate with Orthodox Muslim and you're winning so far. God bless you, Kira Eliminator. My arguments I believe were sound, so if you watch it you'll see. Hopefully you enjoy. If Kira Eliminator, anybody else, if any of you have questions about the conversation and you wish to ask them, that is completely fine. I have no problem with that. If the link is pinned, if anyone wants to join the stage and ask questions, you can click that link that is pinned. Just going to start the live on TikTok now so we can get going. Let's get TikTok up and running. Yes, I'm live on TikTok. Kira, my TikTok is in the description. I'm just starting the live actually right now. So yes, my TikTok is in the description. So if you wish to join or watch on TikTok, you can do that. All right, let me get this going. One sec, y'all. Yeah, just gonna start the live on TikTok again because a friend got called me. If any of you are on TikTok and you guys have questions, or if you're on YouTube. All right. Are we back? What's up to those on TikTok? Yo, what's up, YouTube? My internet's just very spotty, so it's kind of bugging. So I'm sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, let's get this going. Muhammad is a false prophet. All right, to those on YouTube and TikTok, we are live tonight. Topic is on the bottom right of the screen. So simply put, to those on TikTok, please double tap the screen. Let's get some likes going. Let's get some people in here so we can, have good conversations today. And spread the truth of the gospel. The lag should be finished. Yeah. The lag should be gone now because my kilobytes are back up. But yeah, the lag should be gone. If I'm still lagging, y'all, I'm sorry about that. My internet's just really bad, to say the least. I try to make do. I think I do pretty well. Regardless with it like that, but yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, to those on TikTok and YouTube, please double tap the screen. Let's get the mic going. Yeah. So if anyone's on TikTok or on YouTube and you disagree with the topic, God bless you, Saint. Keep going, Brody. God bless you. Doing great. God bless you, Saint. I appreciate your comment, my brother. Anyone on TikTok or YouTube, the topic is above my head. And on YouTube, it's on the bottom right. It says simply, Muhammad is a false prophet. He is. He has no continuity with the previous prophets. He rejects the message that the previous prophets bring. So by all standards that we can check, Muhammad is a false prophet. Muhammad will not be a true prophet. But I'm not here just preaching. It's a live stream for anyone to come and voice their objections. So if there are any Muslims here who disagree with the topics which says Muhammad is a false prophet, you can join. Hopefully you all on TikTok can hear me. Yeah, you guys should be able to hear me. New name, Ghetto Bible Lover. Ghetto apologetics, my brother. Yeah, so if any Muslims are here and you guys disagree with the topic, whether on YouTube or on TikTok, if you're on YouTube, just click that link, and if you're on TikTok, just click the guest button. On TikTok, there's a guest button on the bottom right of your screen, so you can just click that guest button and join the stage and tell me why you disagree. As the topic says above my head, Muhammad is a false prophet. I'll tell you, he's definitely not a true one. So yeah, those on TikTok, by the way, you guys can hear me, right? Just anyone on TikTok, just let me know. Just say, yes, I can hear you. Just anyone on TikTok, let me know if you guys can hear me. I'll make a community post later on my own Islamic dilemma on my other account. Do you think Jesus is above space-time? Yeah, Jesus is God, so Jesus is outside of space and time. Space and time are created by Jesus. Hopefully that answers you, my friend. Yeah, y'all, my internet's really spotty, so I'm just gonna disconnect this from the internet. Alright, you guys can hear me? That's good. Alright. So, hopefully my internet's working a little better. I disconnected my phone from the internet, so sadly y'all won't hear from the phone, but y'all should still be able to hear. I would like to hear you minister a teaching sometimes, not just debate. Yeah, Barbara Lucas, firstly, you're a heretic. I saw your post on my YouTube. Jesus is God by nature. That's in the Bible. So Barbara Lucas, if you disagree, I did tell you I'm live right now, and I am. So Barbara Lucas, you can click that link, and we could speak, because what you said about Jesus not being God, all is heretical. All that is unbiblical. What you said is unbiblical. So yeah, Barbara Lucas, if you want, you can join the stage and we could talk. But Barbara Lucas, I do have a sermon on my channel. I'll repost it. I was just thinking about it earlier. I preached a sermon at my church in January. And I uploaded on my account. So I will repost that video, Barbara Lucas. I have preached and I do Bible studies on my channel as well. Not the most frequently, but I have done a Bible study. I did one in April recently. Right now we're studying the book of Matthew chapter 5. So yes, I do those teachings. It's just debates are mainly to what I do, but I also do teachings which I upload on the channel. Any Muslims? Yeah, Barbara Lucas, if you don't debate, then you're basically saying you're a coward because you don't want to defend your beliefs. And the Bible says cowards will be in hellfire, according to Revelation chapter 22. Not to be mean or anything, I'm just giving you the truth. So since you don't want to defend your false doctrine, that's fine. Watch my videos and see how your false doctrine is foolishness and doesn't stand to scrutiny. And also, I do have a sermon that I preach, which is on the channel. What's your opinion, since I hear all the time that the God in the Bible is also Allah in the Arabic Bible? Yeah, Caitlin Harris, the word Allah is just a word, right? Like, it's similar to someone being named Muhammad. There are Christians who are named Muhammad. The word Muhammad itself doesn't like necessitate anything Islamic. So, yeah, Barbara Lucas, watch my videos. I just responded to a Jehovah's Witness yesterday and destroyed his beliefs. So just watch that video. Yeah, so Barbara Lucas, Caitlin Harris, sorry. Yeah, a name itself doesn't mean anything. So even in the Arabic, yeah, Barbara Lucas, if you're not gonna join, you're just gonna chat, then I'm just gonna put you on mute. We don't do bots. We don't do cowards on my stream. If you disagree, you have every right to. Just join the stage and let's talk. So Caitlin Harris, yeah, a name itself is just a name. So in the Arabic Bible, yes, Allah can be used for God, but that itself is not important. What's important is if it's the same God being spoken of, right? The same concept of God. Hey, how are you doing?
Good, you?
I'm doing good. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. What's up? Do you disagree with the topic, I'm assuming?
Yeah, obviously I disagree with the topic. I just have one contention. Because I've been seeing like you and a lot of people obviously like debate about whether Muhammad is a false prophet, or whether the Quran's corrupted, or X, Y, Z.
Are you here to
your evidence?
are you here to
evidence,
are you here to refute?
such as the hymn. Sorry?
You here to refute the claim?
No, my only issue is I wouldn't really say that I'm someone accredited, right? So to have certain debates on topics like this, I feel like both parties should be accredited. So when I see Christians going on to like Islamic topics, if you're not accredited, then to me it just becomes quite idiotic. Would you not agree?
Yeah. So respectfully, brother, are you here to critique, or are you just here to talk about credits and credentials?
Because obviously, if you don't have credentials and you speak on a topic, it's just retarded. Really.
So you're not here to critique at all? You're just here to spout your nonsense?
Can you refute my nonsense?
I don't want to. Get out of here. I don't know what's wrong with some of you Muslims. Y'all, like, a little more to the left? Okay, I got you. Hold up. Okay, let me just make it smaller, honestly. Is this good? Made it a little bit smaller. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with some of y'all Muslims. Like, yo, I have a topic. I don't care about credentials. Just talk about the topic. Like cheese and bread. To those on TikTok, double tap the screen. Just double tap the screen, y'all. Let's get some likes going. Let's get some people in.
Yo.
What's up, Conquest? How's it going, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, man. God bless you. God bless you, Mia.
So you're saying Jesus is God, right?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
All right. So tell me, if God comes from a different human, how is he God? Because God can't be born. He's a internal being. He can create anything. He can create anything from nothing. And Jesus came from another human.
Do you believe God is all powerful, my friend?
Yes.
All right. Do you believe God can become a man?
No, cause wait, just listen.
Why? Why do you say no? Conquest. Yeah, you're here. Why do you say no? God cannot become a man. Why do you say no?
No, I said God can become a man, but but God can't die. So why did he die on a cross?
Wait. You said God can become a man?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So if God can become a man, let's think about this for a second. If I know you guys believe, by the way, you guys say it doesn't befit his majesty, but he can, like you said. Okay, so God can become a man. So now let's use that. If God has the ability to become a man, don't you think that he'd be able to become a man and then die according to his humanity, since God himself cannot die?
Yeah, Because if he does, then wouldn't that just create a paradox? Because if God is born, then the person who born God must be also God. Because how can Jesus make? Because Jesus didn't make everything, and in the Quran it says that Prophet Muhammad he asked Allah directly to split the moon in half to prove that he's an actual prophet.
Yeah, so I hear you. And guys on TikTok, I do know he is young, but TikTok doesn't, and I don't think has any rules against speaking to younger people. So unless TikTok has rules against speaking to younger kids, I have no issue with it. He's asking good questions, so I'm going to indulge his questions. Yeah, so it wouldn't be a paradox. I'll tell you why. The reason it would not be a paradox is because we're not saying that God, like God in his nature, was born to a woman. We're saying that, like you said, God can become a man. So we're saying that when God became a man, God in flesh was born to a woman. So humanity was born of a human. Divinity can't be, divinity was not born because his nature cannot be begotten. Nature is not begotten, right? So God always has his divinity. All we're saying is humanity, God, when he took on flesh, when he became a man, that humanity was born to a woman, born through Mary. Like, let me ask you, for example, you're a Muslim, right?
Yeah.
In your paradigm, do you guys believe that, Allah has hands and these things? Hands, fingers, feet, and stuff like that?
No, because we don't know how he looks like.
So you're saying Allah doesn't have these parts?
No, I'm not saying that. We just don't know how he looks like because he never showed his face.
So you're saying then that Allah does have, hands. We just don't know how they look like.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Beautiful. So hands are like what we would consider a part or just a feature. So we could say then that, Allah in the Islamic paradigm, he has features. We just don't know what they are, right?
Yeah.
And then that would mean it's a form, right? He has a form. We just don't know how that form, we don't know how that form takes on. We don't know how the form is conceived. We can't conceive of it, but we just know he has a certain form. So if God in your paradigm can take on a form and still remain God, then really and truly there's no issue of God taking on human form. There's no issue of God taking on human form, being born of a woman in regards to his human form, his human nature, and still remain God. Do you kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but why would God become human? Because he's the ruler of everything. He created everything. Why would he come to Earth and show his face?
That you know what, bro? That's that
The form of a human.
You know what, bro? That's an amazing question. To all you Muslims in the chat that are upset, I'm busy. I'm live.
Huh? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, so what you just asked is a great question. Sorry, someone came in. Let me ask you something. This will help you kind of get the reason why God had to become man, had to become flesh in our paradigm. Conquest. If you steal $500, do you believe that you should be punished?
Yeah. Hold up. Wait. Be right back.
No problem.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, this is a young kid, man. But he's asking good questions. That's why I'm just going to mute him up. That's why I'm letting him speak, y'all. We don't turn down people over here, regardless of age. The Bible says do not despise them because of your youth. If y'all saw last week, my dad got upset at me because I'm still a kid. So I don't despise him because of his youth. He's asking good questions. He's asking better questions than most Muslims out there. He's actually listening. He's comprehending. He's dealing with it. He's asking great, amazing questions. So I won't despise him. If he has to go, he has to go. But we pray God will use him. Lord, I just as I do this live stream, I just pray that you will increase the numbers for your glory. Allow people to come in and allow us to have great conversations to spread your gospel and your word to everyone who appears on this stream today. God bless you. To everyone here, and Lord, I pray that you will provide a blessing on me and allow me to speak only your words today. Allow me to recall scripture and statements to my memory that I'll be able to represent you properly. Tame my mouth, Lord. I won't use wrong language or be harsh. Lord, just allow me to represent you properly. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. Conquest, are you there? If you are, you're muted. Alright, you're muted. So I'm going to let someone else up. Conquest, if you do come back, just unmute. User 10.
I'm back.
Alright.
You can do user 10 first.
Well, if he doesn't come up, then I could just continue with you. He's not coming up yet. So Conquest, as I was saying, you steal $500, you should be punished, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So if we break God's law, do you think we should be punished?
Huh?
If we break God's law, like God, Allah, if we break Allah's law or his rules, do you think we should be punished as well?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So in Islam, Allah forgives you, right?
Yeah.
All right, beautiful.
Because he's the most merciful.
Beautiful. I understand. That's amazing. I'm going to ask you a question. If you steal that $500 and you go to court, and in the court the judge says, I forgive you, and he lets you walk free, is that just?
Huh? Is that what?
Is it just? Is it good?
I mean, it's a judge, yeah. Proper like person.
I understand that. As a judge, you're 100% right. But my question specifically is, if the judge lets you walk free, he just says, I forgive you, and you don't have to actually pay back what you owe. Is that just? Is that fair?
No. But how would you find the person who had the bill in the first place? Like, you found it on the ground or somewhere.
Well, in real life, the police have their ways of doing it. I mean, they have fingerprint tracing, all these stuff. But that's besides the point. The point is, Conquest, forgiveness does not equate necessarily to justice, right? Like, you can forgive someone, but you still have to pay back what you owe. You still have to be punished for your wrongdoing, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, in Christianity, we have broken God's law. Does that make sense so far? We have broken God's law. Can you agree to that? All of us.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful.
Muhammad is a false prophet.
If you want to talk about it, we can, but like on what you said. In Christianity, we have broken God's law. So God...
Wait, what law have you broken?
We've broken the moral laws of God. For example, God says we shall have no other gods before him, but we put other things before God. We put our devices before God. We put people before God. We put work before God. We put a lot of things before God. Some people have committed idolatry. We have lied. We have stolen. We have done wrong things. At some point in our life, we have sinned. And also, all of us have a sinful nature. We've all been born with a sinful nature, a corrupted nature. Because since our forefathers sinned, since Adam and Eve sinned, we have been born with defects in humanity because of sin that has raged in this world. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So we have all broken that law. It's called the moral laws. Moral means good and bad. So the laws of good and bad that are universal, that are revealed by God, we have broken them. So since we have broken them, God can forgive us. I'm not saying he can't. God can forgive us. But God, he has to get a payment. We have to repay what we owe to him. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right. Like when we break God's law, we have a debt against him. We are in debt to him. So we have to pay that back. He could still forgive us for it, but we have to pay it back, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Since God's law is the highest degree of all laws, it makes sense that God's law would require the highest degree of payment. Does that make sense too?
Yeah.
All right, beautiful. So the payment for God's law, if you break it, is death. Because it's the highest degree, so it deserves a high payment. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, beautiful. But if sin against God if we sin against God, we are sinning against a being of infinite value. Like God's value cannot be numbered. Does that make sense? So you can't put a number on God's value. It has no limit to it. Right. So it would only make sense that a person of infinite value would be the only one who's actually able to repay the debt that we have against God. And remember, the debt requires death, right? All right. So let's put it together. We have a debt against God that we cannot repay because we are not of infinite value. And God has a love for us that he doesn't want us to have to give our lives to repay our debt. God, we need someone of infinite value to pay the debt for us. God is the only being who has infinite value. That would mean that it's only God who can repay the debt on our behalf. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So then that's why God in Christianity, he became man, because Jesus, because he loves us so much, he doesn't want us to have to die in our sin. He doesn't want us to have to suffer and pay for the debt we have against God. So Jesus, he is God. We have wronged him, but because he's the one we've wronged, he absolves the cost and he becomes a man to pay the debt that we can never pay and to die in our place, take the sin upon himself, be our substitute, so that we have a chance to live a new life with a sanctified and saved nature. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but wait. So God is an eternal being. He can become anything he wants, right?
He can become anything he wants that would be able to accommodate who he is.
Yeah, there you go. You just admitted that Allah is basically God. Cause how can God die? He died on the sin. Everyone says he died on the cross for your guys' sins.
So you just agreed with me earlier that if God becomes a man, then God can die in regards to his humanity without actually dying in divinity, since divinity can't die. So you just agreed with me that God, if he became a man, he could, as a human, die, which means just his body separates from his soul or his spirit and still remain God in his divinity. So in Christianity, Jesus dies because Jesus dies in his flesh. His spirit separates from his body, so he dies on the cross, but Jesus is still alive for eternity because he is God. Divinity cannot die because divinity is immortal, is eternal. So Jesus can die in regards to his humanity while still being God and God not dying. We don't believe God died in his nature. We believe that God in the person of Christ died in his humanity. So that's what we believe. Any more questions, Conquest? Hopefully that helps you at least a little bit.
I had one, but I forgot what it was.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna move off for you.
Oh yeah, I remember. So if God can die in his human form, you're right, but he's still alive in his divinity form. He can die because it's the nature. If he doesn't die and other people die and he still remains the same, people are the people that have survived, that are 100 years old and have seen God not age, and we're gonna think he's some witch because it's the super old times, and they're gonna try and kill him.
To be honest, bro, I don't really understand that question. Like we don't believe Jesus is still on earth. So like he's not 100 years old. We don't believe Jesus still ages because Jesus is a perfected human. He's glorified. So yeah, I don't really understand that question, to be honest with you. But
you said you think that Jesus doesn't age.
Yeah, even in your paradigm, Jesus went to heaven, right? He wasn't in your Islam. Jesus was saved by Allah. He went to heaven. So we believe that Jesus was resurrected from death. he was glorified, and he went to heaven to sit at the right hand of the Majesty on high.
Hold up, be right back. My dad's calling me.
All right, Conquest. I'm gonna let you go, young brother. You've been here a good bit of time. I'm just gonna let some other people up. But God bless you. God bless you, Conquest, man. I pray that God blesses you, and God reveals Himself to you, my young brother. Hopefully, those answer your questions. What's up, Joe? What's up, Joe? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so Muhammad's a false prophet. Oh, that's the topic. That's the topic. All right, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I say so. Let me tell you why I say so. You is that what you want to deal with, or you want to deal with the other one? Jesus is God.
Yeah, but I just came up for a specific question. Maybe you had this conversation before about prophecies, because the Quran makes assertions saying that Prophet Muhammad is mentioned in the Bible. And there's,
Yeah.
And I believe that the prophecy in Daniel 9 is about Prophet Muhammad, the nation of Islam. So I just want you to have a conversation about that right quick.
That's interesting. But okay, what? Okay, Daniel 9. He said Muhammad is prophesied in Daniel 9. So tell me why.
Okay, so first of all, you gotta understand the historicity of it, what takes place, and in what time frame that it's scheduled to happen, or it should happen, a prophecy should occur. Islam perfectly meets that criteria.
Okay.
So the prophecy says that after the destruction of the temple, which is in 70 AD, you can agree with that?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay, 70 AD. And after 70 AD, that's when the prophecy is supposed to take place. So it can't be Christianity, because Christianity came before 70 AD. Christ came before 70 AD, so it can't be Christianity. And then also it mentions that the kingdom is supposed to destroy Rome, which Christianity didn't destroy Rome, so deal with that.
You said Daniel 9? I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a chance to change your answer, because you're talking about Daniel chapter 9, right?
Daniel, Daniel. Daniel doesn't mention the temple.
No, he mentions
destroying Rome.
Yeah.
Destroying Rome.
Yeah.
Islam meets that criteria.
Okay, so I want to give you a chance to kind of change it, because Daniel 9 does not refer to like what you said after. Yeah, it doesn't mention the kingdoms. It mentions the destruction of Messiah. So yeah, I want to be fair. So you're probably mentioning Daniel chapter 2 and Daniel chapter 7. Okay, that's probably what you're referring to. Okay, so Daniel chapter 2. That's what you're referring to. Where I'll just read it. You're referring to Daniel 2, where it says, one second, let me read it for you real quick. I think it's like verse 40. Yeah. Verse 40, a fourth kingdom will be as strong as iron, for iron crushes and shatters everything, and like iron that smashes, it will crush and smash all the others. You saw the feet and toes, partly of a potter's fired clay, and partly of iron. It will be a divided kingdom, though some of the strength of iron will be in it. Talking about the Roman Empire. I agree. You saw the iron mixed with clay, and that the toes of the tribes, the 10 horns of Daniel chapter 7.
We're gonna talk about East and West. Is that not the division?
There's more to it. Like in the Roman Empire, if you read Daniel 7, which is in connection with Daniel 2, it mentions that this beast will have 10 heads, 10 horns, and 3 horns will be uprooted, and a little one will come up. Those refer to how the Roman Empire had split into 10 tribes. They're called the 10 Germanic tribes, and 3 horns that were uprooted refer to like Aryan tribes, or Aryan. I think they're called what? This is like a historic Protestant view. They were Aryan tribes. Yeah, Germanic tribes. Yeah. So then you're mentioning verse 44, where it says, "In the days of those kings, the God of the heavens will set up a kingdom that will never be destroyed, and this kingdom will not be left to another people. It will crush all these kingdoms and bring them to an end, but will itself endure forever. You saw a stone break off from the mountain without a hand touching it, and it crushed the iron, bronze, fired clay, silver, and gold. The great God has told the king what will happen in the future. The dream is certain, and its interpretation is reliable." So you're saying that is talking about Islam, right?
Yeah.
All right, beautiful.
No, not that one. That's Rome. Or was it? Did
The
you mention the destruction part?
yeah, the destruct. You're talking about the destruction. Yeah, that's what you mean, the destruction. All right. So
Material destruction. Material.
beautiful. So when it says in Daniel 2 verse 44 that this one will not be left to another people, what does that mean?
It'll be not left to another people. I don't know.
Well, what it means then? What it means is that this kingdom will be ruled by God Himself. You agree with that, right?
Yeah. Stone cut without human hands.
Beautiful. All right, so let's put this in conjunction with, because the book of Daniel is progressive. It's one book. So Daniel, he gives more explanation to this prophecy of Daniel 2 and Daniel 7, which is another place you guys go. So I'm going to go to Daniel 7. We're going to read what the more information he gives here, okay? I'm going to start from verse 9. As I kept watching, this is after Daniel talks about the lion of Babylon, the bear of Medo-Persia, the leopard of Greece, and then the goat of Rome with its 10 horns that appear. He says that the Rome is the goat. As I kept watching, thrones were set in place, and the Ancient of Days took his seat. His clothing was white like snow, and the hair of his head like whitest wool. His throne was flaming fire, and its wheels were blazing fire. A river of fire was flowing, coming out from his presence. Thousands upon thousands served him, and 10 times 1,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The court was convened, and the books were opened. I'm going to jump to verse 13. I continued watching in the night visions, and suddenly one like a son of man was coming with the clouds of heaven. He approached the Ancient of Days and was escorted before him. He was given dominion and glory and a kingdom, so that those of every people, nation, and language should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion that will not pass away, and his kingdom is one that will not be destroyed. Are you able to agree, Joe, that this Son of Man is the one who's ruling the fifth kingdom, the one that destroys Rome?
Yeah.
All right, beautiful. So you said that this prophesies Islam, right?
Yeah.
All right. According to your belief, is Muhammad one who is served, or the word serve here, by the way, in Aramaic is a term only for God. It means to render divine service or worship. So is Muhammad...
Say that again?
Yeah, the word used for serve here is a term only used for God in the biblical literature. And it's a term referred... Yeah.
Let me understand what verse said the serve part.
Verse 14. You want me to put on... I could put on the screen for you.
Yeah.
And Neo-Apologetics, join the stage because you're wrong. I know you're referring to Esther chapter 7, I believe it is. You're wrong as well. This is the text here, my friend. It says, he was given dominion and glory and a kingdom, so that those of every people... Let me let him up. We'll let both of you guys up at the same time. Those of every people, nation, and language should serve him. So, my friend, do you believe that Muhammad is served by everyone, or do we serve, or in your paradigm, do you serve the Most High, Allah? Who do you serve?
Yeah, our prophet's given dominion.
Sorry, Nay, apologize. 1 sec. I'm just letting this brother answer. Yeah, Joe, do you believe that Muhammad is served by all peoples and that he is the one who reigns on the throne? Or do you believe that Allah is the one who reigns and Allah is the one who's served by all people?
The Prophet Muhammad has dominion.
Mm-hmm.
The Prophet Muhammad in a hadith, he said that he is the son of man. He is the master of Bani Adam. So in a sense, you could say that. But if you're saying that it's a divinic sense, where you have to prove that it's...
Well, is yeah.
You can serve a king, right? In a context.
I'm asking you, does Muhammad reign? Is he king forever? Is he the everlasting king whose kingdom will not end? His dominion will not end?
He is the master, the son of man.
I hear you, but I'm asking a specific question.
Yeah.
The text here says that the Son of Man is given dominion, glory, and a kingdom. So the Son of Man is a king who rules over people and they serve him. And it says that this Son of Man, he will serve forever, meaning he won't die. He's eternal. He serves forever. At least he has an eternal kingdom. No, I'm not assuming. That's what it says. It says he serves forever. His dominion is forever. That's what the text says.
Yeah, his
So,
dominion is forever, right?
His dominion is forever, and it will not end. So I'm asking you, is Muhammad king in the Islamic paradigm over the entire world, and does Muhammad's dominion over the earth never end?
Yeah, his dominion never ends.
Is he king over the entire earth?
Yeah, he's the master of Bani Adam. He's the master of mankind.
Yo, does anybody have a red book? I'm just gonna give me a second, yo. Anybody in the chat got a red book? Someone in the chat, just put a red book in the chat, y'all. Someone just put a red book in the chat.
What's that?
I don't got a book on me. Someone in the chat, just put the emoji of like a red book or some book, because we're gonna write down our imaginary red book. We got an imaginary red book.
You want me to show you? You want me to show you?
Hold up. I'm just hold up. Joe, just hold up real quick. Yeah, so just gonna put that in our imaginary red book. Muhammad, according to Joe, is the king over the entire earth, whose dominion doesn't end. Beautiful. All right. So continuing off of that, so you believe Muhammad would be able to be called king, who reigns forever and reigns over the entire earth, all people on the earth, right?
He is the master of mankind. He is the master.
Is he the king?
His kingdom, which is Islam,
Is
meant to be forever.
Is Muhammad the king of Islam?
King?
Yeah, the king.
He is the master.
So is he? So Joe. I'm asking you specific though. Is he the king? Yes or no? Like a master does not necessitate a king. So is he the king? Yes or no? The king of Islam? Because he said Islam.
It's not necessarily, yeah, but you can read that type of context into it.
I'm asking you give me a yes or a no. I'm asking you the question. Is Muhammad the king over the kingdom, which is Islam, forever? Yes or no? If you're saying no, then say no. Joe, I understand you're saying he's the master. If I asked you, is Muhammad the master, you'd say yes. I understand you're saying he's the master. I'm asking you a specific question. Is Muhammad the king over the kingdom, which is Islam? Yes or no?
Depends on what you mean by king.
King as the one that reigns over humans, that whom they serve, who they worship, who they give their service to, that type of thing. Is he the king whom we serve? Yeah, it says they should serve him. So I'm asking you specifically, is Muhammad the king whom all people on the earth will give their service to for eternity, and the king who reigns on the throne over Islam, over the earth forever? Is he that king?
I wouldn't use the word king, no. I wouldn't say king.
No. You said you let me just make sure I'm hearing you. So you said no, he's not the king, but he is the master, right?
Yeah.
So who would be the king according to what I said?
The master of the kingdom.
So Muhammad is the king?
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to understand like the context and what you're using,
no, brother.
As in starting.
Mm-hmm.
Like king is not used.
Brother, I really don't mean to cut you off, but I ask you specifically. Like you're saying, I have to understand. You're saying that sorry. Joe. You're saying it like it's like the master and king are synonymous, but when I ask you specifically if he's the king, you resort to saying no. So I want to be clear because I don't want to play you yet. I don't. So Joe. Pause, Joe. I want to be clear. I don't want yes, no. I just want to be clear. The text says that the Son of Man will be given the kingdom. All people will serve him. They will give him pelach, and he will have. Can I finish? I'm not done. All people will serve him, and he will have dominion over the kingdom, and his dominion will not end. His kingdom will not be destroyed. So it says it's his kingdom. He has dominion over his kingdom, and the people in the kingdom are subject to him. So the Son of Man is the king over the earth. Joe, you gotta let me finish. The Son of Man is the king over the earth, and all people serve him. Is Muhammad the king over the earth? Do all people serve him. Or the king over Islam. Like you said, Islam's a kingdom. Is he the king over Islam? All people will serve him.
Wait, let me talk. Don't even. I understand. He bamboozled me. I thought I actually said king. Okay, so I'll agree with everything, every verse that said there, that the kingdom will be set up by this person, and this person will have dominion of the whole kingdom, and it will be an everlasting kingdom. I agree, 100%. That's possible.
So Muhammad is the king over all Islam.
That's not what it says.
So if you have a kingdom, what are you?
If you have ownership of a kingdom, depends.
Yeah, it says his kingdom. So if the kingdom is yours, what are you? Please be honest with me, bro.
Depends because some okay, so the kingdoms that are mentioned, the five.
I'm gonna ask you, Joe. I'm gonna mute you now because I just want you to be honest with me, right? It's not hard. Like if I have a kingdom, if I have a kingdom, if it's my kingdom, then I am the king. So I'm asking you, Joe, if the Son of Man here has a kingdom, what is he? You could answer. You could unmute. You're off the screen though.
2 seconds.
All right, Nay. While he's busy, I see you in the chat. Nay,
Yo.
do you wanna join in?
Yeah, so it said he's given dominion, right? So if you're given something, then you didn't have it prior. So that couldn't refer to the all-powerful, eternal notion of God if you're given dominion. I don't see how that would follow.
So
Also, I was confused on where it says, TMA. I was confused on where it says, king specifically.
So I'll respond to the first point you made. The reason he's given this dominion, he's given this kingdom, is because this vision refers to the exaltation of the Son of Man. So he's given this position of authority after his after him being humble, which flows in the context of Daniel.
You're cutting out.
Hello. Sorry. Yeah. So the reason he's being given, So the reason he's being given this dominion, this authority, is because this Son of Man event refers to Christ's exaltation after he humbles himself, which comes in the context of Daniel, because Daniel speaks about the Messiah coming and being cut off or atoning for sin, dying, in Daniel chapter 9. So that's why he can be given this authority. So in regards to his humanity, he wouldn't have had this authority. He's given this dominion. But we can go over the text because I could still go over a pelach but I didn't go over it yet. I'm gonna ask you the same thing I asked Joe. If this kingdom is said to be his, what is he?
If the kingdom is his, what is he? Wait, where it says that the kingdom is his specifically? Like what verse are you referring to? Could you read it?
Daniel 7:14. He, talking about the Son of Man, was given dominion and glory and a kingdom, so that those of every people, nation, and language should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion that will not pass away, and his kingdom is one that will not be destroyed. Do you see that at the bottom there?
Yeah.
All right.
So you're asking me what is he the king of the kingdom?
I mean, that'll be the answer, but I'm just asking you. I want you to be honest. Like, if it says it's his kingdom, then what is he in relation to this kingdom?
What is he in relation to the kingdom? Yeah, when it says he was given dominion, it showed that someone had dominion prior. So
sorry, Nate, we went over. I understand what it says, but I'm asking about verse 14 right now. It says that it's his kingdom. So I'm asking you, Nate, if the text says that this kingdom is the Son of Man's, then who is the Son of Man in relation to this kingdom? Who would he be in relation to the kingdom?
Yeah, he would be the ruler. We're subject
So,
to the law of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu
okay.
alaihi wasallam.
So he's the ruler of
to obey him.
he's the ruler of the kingdom, or could I use the word king, since a king and kingdom are, king
he's
is.
given dominion.
So
Given dominion over the
so
kingdom.
is Muhammad the king over Islam, or do you agree that the kingdom is Islam, like Joe said?
Yeah.
Okay, so is Muhammad the king over?
I wanted to ask this question real quick.
Sorry.
Did Greece
So-
have a king?
Did Greece have a king?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, Alexander the Great would be counted as the king of that kingdom.
What was he though?
He was an emperor. That's what
An
his
emperor, but he's not a king.
just king just stands for a leader of the king. Sorry, Joe.
They didn't use.
Joe, what does the Joe? What does the word Joe? What? Sorry, Nate. He's asking me a question. I'm gonna respond to him. Joe, what does the word king mean?
King?
Yeah, what does it mean? Do you know?
You would assume that it's some ownership of a kingdom.
Beautiful. So if
Yeah.
Alexander the Great's the emperor over the Grecian kingdom, then he would be counted or considered a king, just not called a king, right?
Yeah, but he's
Beautiful.
not called a king though.
So then he can be counted as a king.
Does Christianity have an error in calling him a king?
Sorry, what?
I don't see where you're saying like king specifically.
He's not. I don't know. He's getting king from it, but there's no.
Just because it
Yeah,
says-
guys.
Wait, one second. Just because it says that the kingdom was given to him and that the kingdom was his doesn't imply that he's a ruler.
All right.
I could say the same sentence.
Beautiful.
I have a home, right? I'm the owner of the home, but the ultimate owner would be God because he owns the land. So it's like
Okay,
the same way.
but
It doesn't imply-
you're still the owner. You could still be called the owner of the home, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the home is yours. So I'm using that same analogy. I'm going to use that same analogy. God is king over the entire earth. We all agree with this. Beautiful.
Yeah, he has ultimate dominion over
Beautiful.
this one.
God is king over the entire earth. We all serve him. He has dominion. God's dominion will never end. Beautiful.
Yes.
The text here says that this son of man, he is the one who has dominion, which will never end. The text says.
Given.
So can I finish? Don't come off, please. His dominion will never end. His kingdom will not pass away. And the text says that the kingdom is his. It says his kingdom. So, Nay, or Joe, whoever wants to answer. Joe, you say you have to leave. You do? That's fine. You can come back on Sunday, whatever you want. Joe or King, Nay, whoever wants to answer.
Yeah.
If I say that God is God is great, the earth is his kingdom. When I say the earth is his kingdom, what am I calling God in relation to the earth?
The ultimate authority over the earth.
Beautiful. And since I use the word kingdom, I could say that God is the king of this kingdom. Since a king rules a kingdom, right? Is that
Yeah.
harsh to say? Okay, beautiful. So back to the text. I'm gonna stick on the text. The text says that the Son of Man, it's his dominion that will never end, that is everlasting, and it says that this is his kingdom. If the kingdom is his, if it says this is his kingdom, talking about the Son of Man, then as you said, this is what you just said for God. You don't have to use ultimate, but I just want to hear a specific word. I just want to hear something that relates to the text. If it says that this is his, the Son of Man's kingdom, who is the Son of Man, Nay or Joe? Who is the Son of Man in relation to this kingdom?
Yes. So that's a great question. So we make the distinction, right? We agree that our prophet is going to be given dominion over. Given. That's the key distinction that we have to make. He's given dominion. So he is the ruler of Islam because we're subject to whatever he says.
Could I
We have to
call
follow
can I call him the king? I don't mean to cut you off, but could I call him the king since it's a kingdom? Can I call him the king of the kingdom?
I mean, it's not directly implied in the
you call
text.
the emperor
You
just
could
a
say
king?
king.
No one's
You
gonna
could
call
say
him a
king in a sense. You
So
could say king in the sense that you're subject to his laws and commands.
and I render service to him.
Render service to him.
I mean it says we serve the Son of Man, right?
Yeah, you must serve the prophet.
All right, beautiful. So if I say that Muhammad is the king of Islam or the king of the earth, and I render service to him, Muhammad's kingdom will never end, and Muhammad's dominion will never be destroyed. Or Muhammad's dominion will never end, and Muhammad's kingdom will never be destroyed. Is that okay to say Islamically?
I feel as though. Wait, hold on, Glenn. I feel as though you're pointing towards that it can only be God that's having dominion.
Joe, you guys are both Muslims. I'm a Christian. You guys know what I believe. So I'm not done. I'm not necessarily right now talking about what I believe. I know what the text says. I disagree with you guys 100%. But I'm just granting you guys' position. I want to hear what you guys are saying about this text. I'm just going off of what you guys said. You guys said that we serve Muhammad. Muhammad's ruler. I listen to you guys. You said Muhammad's ruler. We serve Muhammad because he said we have to serve all the prophets. Beautiful. And Muhammad can be called king in the sense that he is the one who has dominion over this kingdom Islam. Beautiful. So all I'm doing is I'm putting the term name Muhammad into the text, since that's what you guys believe. You believe Muhammad can be inserted into the text because he's the one being spoken of. So I'm going to read it. It says, Muhammad, he is the king over the earth, king over the Islam. His king. I'm not.
Where does it say king of Islam?
Didn't you just say that he could be called king in a sense?
Oh, I thought you were reading only that into the text. Okay.
No, I'm reading the text based on the implication of the text.
I want you to understand.
Wait, guys, before you guys speak, I'm just gonna say what I'm saying, and then you guys can respond to that, okay? So I'm just gonna say what you guys have been saying. I'm gonna put Muhammad in there. Muhammad is the king over this kingdom, the earth, or Islam. 1. Muhammad's kingship will never end. His dominion will never end. So his dominion over the earth of Islam will never end.
Yeah.
Muhammad's kingdom will never be destroyed, and all people of the earth will serve Muhammad. Is that okay to say in your view and your paradigm?
Yeah, there's no problem. So
Okay.
I want to say this. The king part, you don't have to refer to the prophet as king.
Is he?
I
Is he?
think that would be a disservice.
Is he though?
Not a disservice. I don't think that aligns with our viewpoints and how we, use words. So we wouldn't say king. But in a context, if you're bringing the context to what it means to be a king and dominion, having dominion or ownership of the earth and filling the earth with God, then yeah, I agree. Yeah, the Prophet Muhammad fits everything in that that's being said there.
Beautiful. So then you guys are saying then that Muhammad would be able to be called. You said in your view you guys don't use the term
He's
king.
not able to be called a king because the Prophet Muhammad said not to. He was like he said not to use those like. He would refer to him as himself as the messenger of God.
Okay.
So that's how we're gonna refer to him as. We're not gonna refer
So,
to him as king.
but the reason I'll tell you guys the reason I keep pressing king. I keep saying king, is because it says that this is the Son of Man's kingdom. So I don't see what's, to be honest, I don't see what's so difficult with this. I know you guys say you don't say king, but I don't see what is so difficult in being able to you guys saying this is Muhammad to call him the king over the earth, because the text is saying that this kingdom is the Son of Man, and the text says it was given to him. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not saying it doesn't say that. It says that. I'm not disagreeing with it, but the text says specifically also that this is his kingdom. So, like I said, if Canada's a kingdom and Canada was my kingdom, that means I'm the king of Canada. Canada doesn't have a king. I'm just saying. So if the text here says that the Son of Man, it's his kingdom and he has dominion over it, then the implication of the text is that the Son of Man is king over the kingdom. Is that crazy to say?
Bro, I feel like it's just I say king in the sense that we must follow his commands. We're not. Yeah, I understand that. Look, there's also that, but also the kingdoms that are mentioned, which one of them is Greece, right? You agree? Greece is an empire that has an emperor. An empire that has an emperor, but the prophecy calls Greece a kingdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was a
in the same
kingdom.
context, we will refer to him as an emperor. We're not going to refer to him as a king.
So
Because they say that he has a kingdom.
So
Kingdom just means in context
Mhm.
that it's a combined or unified force.
wait,
that
where does the word kingdom even come from? I mean, king come from, like the word king. What is a king to you guys then? Like, yeah, let me ask you this: what is a king to you guys then? What do you guys define as a king?
Could be someone who sets laws, has authority over set people.
All right, I'll read a definition and I'll just ask if you guys agree. I just
I
remember.
mean, I don't know where this is gonna go. Like we're just this.
I also have a question.
Another point. He just wants us to refer to that. As
Yeah,
king.
I'll read this.
We wouldn't have a problem if you're referring to the sense that he sets authority. I mean, he has authority over setting like laws and jurisprudence.
All right, I'll ask one more question on this, and then we could move on from this point. I'll just read a definition of king and just ask if you guys agree. So it says here, this is Merriam-Webster's dictionary. It says here, a king, a male monarch of a major territorial unit. I'm going to read 2. The second definition, a king, they just use the same word. Free, one that holds a preeminent position or a chief among others. And it goes on. So do you guys agree with those definitions, that a king is one who's the monarch over territory, over a space?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I'm going to read the term monarch. Monarch defined, a person who reigns over a kingdom or empire, such as a sovereign ruler. Do you guys agree with that definition?
Yeah.
All right, beautiful. So I'm just gonna steel man what you guys have said, and we can move off. So based on what I read and based on what you guys have said today, by my understanding of what you guys have said, Muhammad is the son of man of Daniel 7. Muhammad is the king. He can be called king. You guys said he wouldn't be. Don't call him king, but he can be called king over Islam, over the earth. He is he's the sovereign or the supreme ruler over the earth. So that's what a king is. He's the ruler. Muhammad receives service from his subjects, from the people in his kingdom. All people serve him. Muhammad's dominion over Islam or over the earth is everlasting, or it goes forever. And Muhammad's kingdom will never end. Is that a fair representation based on the text, the way you guys said? Just say yes or yes.
So
All right, beautiful.
point, just
We could move off from this. What else do you guys have to say then?
yeah, I would just say, like, the verse when you're talking about everlasting, the word olam in the Aramaic is not always referring to eternal.
Mm-hmm. You're right. It doesn't always refer to eternally. That's good. You've been studying. But Nay, you agree that words are defined by the context they're used in, right?
Words are defined by the context used in. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, like if I, one of my videos I said this. If I say I have a bat, unless I give context, you don't necessarily know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I'm in a cave, then obviously I'm probably talking about an animal. If I'm on a baseball field at a baseball diamond, I'm probably talking about a baseball bat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's similar to olam. Olam has a wide range of definitions. You're right. It can mean long duration, perpetual, not necessarily like everlasting. I agree with you. But the text here defines how it's being used. It says his dominion is olam, is everlasting, that will not pass away. And his kingdom one that will not be destroyed. So the text defines it that this dominion the Son of Man has will not pass away. So that is pretty clear that this dominion is eternal. It's everlasting would be the right way to translate this, because the context says that this dominion he has doesn't end. It's everlasting. And it will not pass away. His kingdom won't be destroyed. So that kind of defines his kingdom, his dominion being everlasting. And from this point, his dominion lasts forever. The context defines it.
Yeah, so we believe that the kingdom of Islam, talked about Daniel, it's constituted in two realms, both the physical and the spiritual. So when it's saying olam here, it could refer to the spiritual sense in which Islam is going to reign for eternally. Like, it's going to be the religion in heaven, and it's going to be what God orders us to follow. The day of judgment.
I'm not really arguing. Like, I don't have a position on that. I'm just asking, based on what I said, does it make sense that this dominion would be everlasting? Like, does that make sense based on what I said? Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
All right,
No problem with that.
Johnny, you said you have a question for them. Go ahead. My friend, my co-host, he just said he has a question as well.
It was pertaining to the previous point we moved on from, so I don't know if you still want me to.
Johnny, you could keep going. You could keep going if you. I don't think they have an issue with that. If you have something else,
Okay,
yeah.
because it was just pertaining to the whole emperor thing.
Yeah, go ahead, Johnny.
We're arguing. I'm sorry.
Go right ahead.
Okay. Because if we're arguing about whether or not Muhammad can be called king and whether the Son of Man is a king, and I believe it was Joe that mentioned, the kingdom of Greece had an emperor, not necessarily a king. I would just ask, like, could we call Muhammad an emperor then?
Over Islam, in the sense
It doesn't,
that
but the point I was trying to make is, right, is that the Bible considers Greece a kingdom. So with his context, he would have to
assume if we didn't know what kingdom it was, he would say, oh yeah, it has to be a king. So therefore it can't be emperor, because emperor is not a king. You understand?
Are you saying that according to Glenn's standard?
Yeah, the emperor wouldn't be a king and therefore wouldn't be the kingdom in reference to.
Well, I mean, like, I think he responded to that when he was pointing out the function of a king essentially as a monarch, which an emperor essentially functions the same way. So I don't know if that's.
But the thing is, when I was talking about functionality and what it means to be a king in the context, he was hell bent on sticking to the point that we have to refer to him as a king. That call him a king when you call him a king. So I'm saying the emperor, he was never called. He was called an emperor. He was not called a king. And by his context, that Greece wouldn't be a kingdom. It wouldn't be a king, and wouldn't fit the criteria that he's trying to push forward. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Glenn, can I just ask you? Are we on the same page here? Like, do you think the word king? I just want to make sure I'm understanding you, because I don't have your mind, so I don't know what you're thinking. But were you trying to argue that the word king was the necessary word to describe the Son of Man, or would you be more flexible with just anything that refers to like some sort of monarch?
Anything that refers to monarch, I'm just saying that king would be one of them, and king would be the best one, because it literally says his kingdom, and a king is the general term used for one who serves a kingdom. That's why Babylon has a king, Rome has a king.
So then Greece wouldn't fit the criteria.
No, you didn't hear me. I said it would be the best one used, but I'm flexible. It just refers to a monarch. That's what I read the definition of king. You guys agreed already. I read the definition of king. A monarch over a kingdom, over territory. So that's
but I feel like you backtracked, because when it was just me and you talking, you're really hell bound the king point. To be honest, I was at a certain point. Wait, hold on.
The reason I was hell bound because all these words just refer to all these words just refer to being a monarch or supreme or sovereign ruler over land. So I was just using the word king because the text says kingdom. So if I'm saying kingdom, I'm gonna say king. That's what I was asking you. Is it fair to call him the king of this kingdom, or the monarch of the emperor of this kingdom? Whatever word refers to him being the sovereign ruler whom all people serve over this kingdom. That's all I was asking. Johnny, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, so he was hell bent on the word kingdom. Okay.
Yeah, I understand that. Like, I understand where you're coming from. I'm not like, you know, I'm not gonna accuse you of being dishonest there. I think at most you could say, and I'm not saying this is the case, but at most Glenn started off wrong but kind of picked it up afterward. But that's at most of what you can conclude. I don't think there was an issue of what he was saying. So
yeah,
I mean,
I think at a certain point, I think he fixed it now. I agree. I think he fixed it now, right? He's having a little more variation. Wait, hold on. I'm thinking. Okay, so he has a little more like. It can mean something else. It can mean something other than king. But when we were talking, he made it seem as though at a certain point. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna finish right now. At a certain point, I thought that king was mentioned in the verse that he was bringing to me. At a certain point, I actually thought king was mentioned in the verse. And then when he read the verse back to me, I'm like, king is not even mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
By the way, Glenn, I'm not saying you messed up. I'm just like saying like that's the message. Sorry,
John, 1 sec. Yeah, I was not at all trying to say, like, I showed you guys a text. It's not like I'm trying to hide anything. I didn't say king was in the verse. I'm just saying that the text mentions that this is his kingdom. So if this is his kingdom, then it makes sense that he can be called the king or the monarch, the ruler.
Okay.
The ruler, but you guys kept saying ruler, so I kept pressing king because king itself is in context of kingdom, right? And you guys use the term king in your belief. So I was asking if it's also fair to use the word king. You guys could use the term ruler, but as being specific with the word king. Like, I was being specific with the word while not negating the other terms. So if you guys thought negating the other terms, no. You guys can use all those terms for the Son of Man. Ruler, monarch, emperor, sure. But these don't. I'm asking these negate for you the word king, right? Like,
when I said the word
king?
Master, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I said the word, okay, master would suffice in this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said, no, is he a king? That's what you asked me. You said, no, this is the question I'm asking.
Yeah.
I bring you an alternative, just like emperor is an alternative. I bring master.
Yeah, you brought me an alternative, which is fine. You could do that. But if I'm asking you a specific question, I want a specific answer to what I asked. So if I asked you if he can be called the king, I want to answer to that. I don't want you to bring another word. These words can suffice. I'm not saying they don't. but I want a specific answer to what I asked you. Can he be called a king? So
I'm gonna
guess, Joe. I'm
gonna
gonna guess, Joe, that your answer to that was yes. Am I correct in saying that?
To what?
That he can be called a king?
In a context, sure.
Okay, so then I don't see an issue here then. So I just want to ask you guys something else then on the text, if that's your guys' view on it. I personally find your guys' view weird in an Islamic paradigm, but that's what you guys say, so I won't argue against that. Verse 14, specifically, it says, all nations will serve him. And this word pelach, which is used, I'm going to open up the definition, I'll show you guys. In the definitions given for this word pelach, which is used in verse 14, it says that this word refers to service, worship, ministering, and here it says pay reverence to or to serve in regards to deity. Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
All right. So if this word is only used of deity, then how can this word be applied to Muhammad? Could you guys explain that for me?
Because we
It's not
serve the
only used for
prophet.
deity.
We serve the prophet. It says or, right? It says or. So
The term is
we'll go with that
equivocal.
understanding. Yeah.
So, sorry, Joe, repeat your answer first, and then Nay, you'll go ahead. Joe, what'd you say?
I'm saying that it says or. It says or worship, service or worship. Okay, so
Right.
we'll agree.
And in the definition, sorry, one sec. And in the definition I gave you, it said it refers to deity. Like I gave you this definition down here. It says pay reverence to, or to serve, and in brackets it says deity, meaning these definitions are in reference to deity. Like, did you see that?
Yeah, but the Bible uses the word pelach for other than God, though.
Nay, I'm guessing that's
Yeah,
what you were
I'm-
about to say.
Yeah, I know. You bring the verse up already. Wow, you're so good at this, man.
All right, where in the Bible, guys? Tell me, where in the Bible does it use the term pelach for other than deity?
Ezra 7:24.
Ezra 7:24. Okay, let's pull it up. So Ezra 7:24 will be a case where the word pelach is used for other than deity.
Thomas, I just learned like all this stuff like today, man.
Oh, I know.
Like,
Good,
to be honest,
yeah, good job.
so I'm not fully educated. He probably knows more than me.
This is a good place.
I'm not fully educated, so if I'm stumped, I'm stumped.
It's okay. This is a good place for you guys to exercise your knowledge. I've heard of this good objection before. This is Ezra 7:24. I'll read from verse 23. Whatever is commanded by the God of the heavens must be done diligently for the house of God of the heavens, the temple, so that wrath will not fall on the realm of the king and his sons. Be advised that you do not have authority to impose tribute, duty, and land tax on any priests, Levites, singers, doorkeepers, temple servants, or other servants. I believe this is the word we block here, or other servants of this house of God. So, Nay, make your point. Make your point how this refers to
Other than God?
Other than God, yeah. Why do you say so from the text?
Because
So
it's
I would
talking about
say-
the house of God, the temple.
It's talking about the people, right? Look, when it says,
Oh,
be
it's the
advised
people?
that you do not have any authority to impose. No, that's not the word for pelach. It's actually tribute, duty, and then tax. I believe tax. The tax one is pelach. So yeah, it's not the servants one. I think it could be that, but I don't.
Wait. For me, this is the Hebrew.
Yeah, it's
right side.
troll. It's
Any of the priests,
It's
singers,
troll.
doorkeepers, servants, tax. No, you are wrong there. The word pelach is used in regards to the servants. When it says servants of this house, that's the word. This is where the word pelach is used. Okay, so you're saying that this refers to what, and how is it not referring to God? Say that again.
Wait, can you just keep it still so I could like read it? Wait, just real quick. It's also pelach is also used for tax. I'm pretty sure it's either tribute, duty, or tax, right? Because that's what I was trying to show.
Nah, it's like this is the Hebrew on the right side. Tax. Wait, let me put this on the screen for those on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not familiar with the exact verse, but from what I'm reading, it's saying...
Yeah, the pelach is not used there at all. Pelach is used for servants. Like the word pelach is used here. I'm not disagreeing. It's just used for a different word. Servants of the house. So, okay. So this is where the word pelach is used. So it says, do not impose any tax on Levites, priests, anybody, or other servants of this house of God. So my question, who are these servants serving, Nay or Joe? According to this text, who are the servants serving?
Who are the servants serving?
Yeah, like
I'm pretty sure from what I'm
it says that the
from what I'm
servants
reading
of
from this,
the house of God. So who are they serving?
the house of God.
So then pelach in reference to these servants is that they serve God, right?
No.
No, it's the house of God.
So if who when you serve in the house of God, who are you serving? A house is not a personal thing. So who are you serving when you serve in the house? The house refers to the temple in context. So if you serve in the temple of God, who are you serving?
Wait, what was that? If you're serving in the house of God, who are you serving?
Yeah, if you serve in the house of God, like if you serve in the house of God, who are you serving?
God. But
Beautiful. So that would mean then that these servants are serving God, right?
yeah.
Well, then this
Wait.
would then show that pelach is still being used only for deity, right?
I thought that the word, bro. What? Wait, hold on.
Brother, you could pull up the Hebrew. I have the Hebrew here. I'll read directly a Hebrew translation. Okay. Also, we inform
Wait,
that.
the air.
Sorry, say that again. Say that again.
I thought you were pulling up the Aramaic.
Sorry, yes, sorry, my fault. Aramaic, yeah, this is Aramaic. Wait, no, sorry. I'll give you a little information. Parts of Ezra were written in Aramaic, parts written in Hebrew. So this part of Ezra was written in Hebrew, but it's still I think this part is also in Aramaic as well. I don't know all of that, but yeah, let's say Aramaic for just sake of conversation. Also, we inform that any of the priests, Levites, singers, doorkeepers, netinim, which I think is translated as temple servants. Sorry, one sec. Netinim.
Yo, what verse is that again?
This is the verse you brought. Ezra 7:24. Ezra 7:24.
No, he brought it. What was the verse? Ezra what?
Ezra 7:24.
Yeah, Ezra 7:24. All right, netinim, or servants, as you guys see, this word says pelach, or servants of house of God. And it says ilaha. This is Aramaic. Yes, you're right, Aramaic. This one. So I'm gonna ask you guys again. If they're servants in the house of God, then who are they serving?
They would be serving God.
So that would mean then that when pelach is used to regard them as servants, it's still being used for deity, right? Be honest with me.
Bro, wait. I thought that the tribute custom or the word like tax there, I thought that was literally pelach.
Nah,
Wait, what is the word there then?
Okay, I'll show you. I'll help you. Don't worry. I got you. Let me put that back on the screen. Okay, so I'll read it. You said tax tribute, right? So I'll go down here. Pelach is used for servants, as it says here. This tax is a word midah. This word that says midah. Tribute is this word, which I cannot pronounce, since belo or something like that. Toll is this word halak. Not.
Okay, I think I understand the verse a little better.
Okay. So you guys then see
I think I understand.
All right, beautiful. So I'm gonna ask
again. I didn't make the argument. Can I make the argument? So I think that the pelach is.
Joe, I'm speaking to Nate because he's the one that brought this, right? So then Nate, you would then agree that pelach here is used only for deity still, right?
No, I would actually disagree because I think the verse it's saying.
All right, you've been
a
respectful guest, but respectful, I'm gonna drop you for that, brother. If you see the text that it calls them the servants of the house of God, and you say they're serving God in the house, and you're still saying no, then I view that as intellectual dishonesty. You've been respectful, which I appreciate, but it's been a little overextended. So I did kick you out, but if you want to come back another day, we can. I did hear out for a good amount of time. Joe, what's up?
I got you. So I read a little bit of the verse, right? So when I use the word pelach, it says under it in service or in gratitude or something like that. And something like that, right? So the context that I gave under the word, what I read, it didn't use the word in a worships. It used it and or at least you're saying that pelach basically only means worship. Is that what you're trying to assert?
Not just worship, but service. And I'm saying pelach is only used in service or worship to God. So it's used for service. It's
Only
used for,
toward God. Okay,
yeah.
good.
So
Okay.
it's used for service. It's used for worship. But either one is only to God. That's the point of pelach.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So under it says of this temple. No?
Yeah. Servants of this house of God. Right.
Of this no service of this temple, of this house of God.
Yes. Okay.
Do you believe that the service is towards the house of God?
No. It says they're servants of this house of God. So, Joe.
Yeah.
So you believe that service is a personal action, right? It's like a person serves another person, right?
Not specifically. Like I think that people used to think that they worshipped statues, but I don't think that's personal.
But they can't, right? Like
No, but that's what they claim to. That's what
even though
they claim to.
they claim to do it, doesn't mean they do, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Nay, you were respectful, so
That's true.
I appreciate that, Nay. I just dropped you. I think it was a little overdue, that conversation.
Yeah.
But Nay, thank you for your respect. But they don't, Joe.
Sure.
They don't do worship. They don't actually worship. That's what they claim, right?
Yeah, I agree. But that's just what it says. I'm not saying that that's the reading that I could possibly come to.
So
I'm saying that it literally says that.
So yeah, you're right. It says servants of this house of God. So I was asking, if they are servants of the temple, the house of God is the temple. If they are servants of this house of God, I mean they serve in the temple. Who are they serving? That was my question.
And service is worship, right? Service is the worship.
Remember, they can be used either or. So service, you can say worship, sure, but it's serving. So they're serving.
Okay,
yeah,
so they're worshiping
Mm-hmm.
of this house of God. They're worshiping of this house of God.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so who?
They're worshiping this house of God.
You're saying that's what the text
No?
says?
That's what the text is saying. The text is saying that it's worship towards the house of God.
Brother.
Now you can have service if you're trying to say service in a non-deity sense, then it would make more sense. And that's what I'm saying. Pelach is not only used, or you have to concede that the temple is actually God.
Brother, let me ask you: if I say I'm a servant of the court, do I serve the court? Like do I serve the building?
They have worship.
Joe, I'm gonna ask again. If I say like look like a human, I'm using like a real life example. If I say if I say I'm a servant of the court, like the court system, I work in a courtroom, and I say I'm a servant of the court. Do I serve the building, like the bricks on the building? Do I serve the building?
No.
So what am I saying? I'm saying I serve in the court. I serve the judge. I serve the lawyers.
Sure.
Yeah, right.
So you can come with down. Yeah.
Right. So if the text is saying that they are servants of this house of God, and service is a personal action, that means the text is saying they are serving God by serving in His house, right?
Sure.
All right. So that means that pelach here is being used for God, right?
No.
All right, Joe. You've been respectful too.
Peace out, man.
You've been respectful, Joe. I appreciate that. But I think that one also was overdue. I think both of you guys were dishonest. To be honest with me, to be honest, yeah, I really think someone on YouTube was saying I should just let them go. They denying what, and I probably would have, but they were respectful. I respect people who are respectful. You feel me, John? I respect people who are respectful. So let them stay a little bit. If you guys notice, I didn't really go against what they said, because to be honest, but to me, yes, I'm on YT stuff. If you search up my name, top left, my name, Bible Lover 1234. If you click my bio, it's the first word on my bio, my name. That's my YouTube name, Bible Lover 1234. To me, Johnny, what they said is blasphemous. To me, honestly, the Quran says explicitly, like 59:23, He is Allah, other than whom there is no deity. Pelach is used only of deity, as I showed. No sovereign. He's the sovereign, the pure, the perfection, the bestower of faith, the overseer, the exalted in might, the compeller, the superior. And other translations say he is the king. So in regards to having ownership over the earth, ownership over the universe, it says it's Allah. So if they're saying, are you non-denom? You can kind of put me in there, but I don't specify my denomination stuff. Other translations like Arbery, it says he is the king. So we're talking about king over creation or over the earth, over just all people. So if they're saying that Muhammad can be called king over Islam, king over all people, or like sovereign over all people, sovereign over the earth. I just said king because it says kingdom in the text. So if you can be called king over the earth, king over Islam, and you be okay with that, then enjoy Islam, bro. Like, hey, bro, enjoy Islam. I just think that's blasphemous to say. Like the text, the Quran says, you are nothing but a warner or a messenger. You are nothing more than that. You're just a servant of Allah. So the Quran doesn't mention him as like a king over all people. But if that's what they say, that's what they say. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna. Right. If that's what they say, that's what they say. Enjoy Islam. There were people. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just the thing is, like, the description of the Son of Man, even if you don't want to say that he's the Most High God, which I disagree with fully, I don't think that lines up with the text, but if you want to take an Aryan view even, like, that's the lowest you can really go. And that it doesn't line up with Muhammad. Right? You can't describe Muhammad as having this everlasting kingdom being served by all creatures, and it doesn't line up, right? And having an eternal dominion, it doesn't line up with Muhammad. So yeah, but at least they were respectful. Like that's rare with Muslims a lot online. So
Mumin, how's it going?
Oh man, slow motion. You already know.
That's good.
I was listening to your talk, and like how the brother was just saying, you was mentioning that something about Muhammad, the message of Allah, being a king and him having a kingdom.
Mm-hmm. Do you agree with
that? And I remember that. As far as the kingdom part, I understand why the text read that way, but as far as the Muslims, like, we don't really describe him as being a king, because no biography that we've ever read or any text that we ever came across described him as being a king, or him accepting anything that a king would accept. Like he didn't really carry himself in that way as a king. He always.
Mumin, I don't mean to cut you off, but like we went over that with the former guest. So the question I was asking was, can you guys call Muhammad a king over the kingdom of the earth or the kingdom of Islam, who has dominion forever and whose kingdom will never end? Can you say that about Muhammad? Can you? You guys say you don't, but can you? Because that's what the text is like implying. That's what it's saying.
No, when you saying dominion, what do you mean dominion over all that will never end? Like, as far as what?
The earth. That's what Daniel 7 is talking about. The earth, like the people on the earth, all humans. So I'm asking you, Mumin, is it okay to say that Muhammad is the king over all the earth? People serve, all people of the earth serve him. Muhammad's dominion will never end, and Muhammad's kingdom will never be destroyed. Is that okay to say of Muhammad?
I don't know, because to be honest with you, I've never heard it explained that way in reference to the message of Allah. I've never heard it the way you saying it. It seems like. It's like divinity. It's like you're giving him some form of divinity.
Yeah, that's exactly what the text is doing. The reason I'm saying it like this is because that's how the text allows you to say it. That's what the text. Sorry, Mumim, 1 sec. That's what the text of Daniel 7 is saying. Tariq, it's not low tier, because when you guys agree to my terms on this, you guys are conceding that Muhammad would be Allah in this case, because the text says sorry, Mumim, I'm not done. I'm not talking to you about it. I'm talking to Tariq right now, but you as well. The text says that this Son of Man is served with a term which only refers to service to deity. And in the context, it's saying all people serve him. So if you guys believe that all people serve Muhammad in the same way they serve deity, Allah, and that Muhammad is king over all earth, all Islam, Muhammad is king over Islam, like the other guy said, and Muhammad's dominion over Islam never ends, then you guys are, to me, just being blasphemous. But if you guys say that, I'll say whatever you want.
What book is that you're reading? What book are you getting that from?
Yeah, this is what it says in Daniel 7. Like, Mumin, you want to start a new conversation? This was the last conversation I was having with these guys.
No, listen to me. Listen, I sat here and I listened to everything you just said. I'm asking you, because I know that's not an Islamic book that you're speaking from. You're not quoting anything from an Islamic book.
Sorry, Mumin. The guest previously, he brought up, like the first guest, Joe, the guy that was here, he was the first one. Right. And he came up and he said that Muhammad is the son of man of Daniel 7. That's what he said. So
Daniel 7, what is that?
That Daniel 7 is a book in the Bible. He said the son of man is Muhammad. The son of man in Daniel 7 is Muhammad. Of Daniel 2 and Daniel 7 is Muhammad. He said the fifth kingdom is Islam, and the son of man, who is the king of that kingdom, the monarch over that kingdom, is Muhammad. So I was asking about that. So, Mumin, do you agree that Muhammad could be called the king over Islam?
No, I don't agree with that. No, I don't agree with that. No.
So then that would mean that Muhammad can't be the son of man of Daniel chapter 7 then, right?
No, I don't even know who Daniel chapter 7 is, so I'm not going to say that it's true or that's correct. No.
All right, beautiful.
Every teaching, hold up, give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Every teaching that I ever experienced, every class that I ever attended, never spoke of Muhammad being a king, or he's only been described as a messenger of Allah. That's it. I've never heard him being described as a king or the son of man. I've never even heard these terms. It sounds foreign to me. That's why every time you say it, I'm asking you, like, where is this book coming from? Like, what text is this? Because it's not the Quran. It's not in any hadith. Nothing is described him in that way.
And Mumin, like, if you say you're not using this, then fine. I don't have a problem. This is not even the argument I was going to bring to you. This is what the other guy asked for. So if you want to go somewhere else, we can do that. You want to go somewhere else, we can do that.
Yeah, all right, we can.
All right, beautiful. But before you go do that, Tariq wanted to say. So Tariq, what do you want to say on this point before I go to another point with this guy? What do you want to say, Tariq?
Yeah, I want to speak on saying everybody will serve him. Do you know what the Hebrew word is for serve?
Pelach. That's what's used there.
You said that's basically the same level of worship, right?
That's how the word is used. Pelach is only used for deity.
Okay, perfect. When they said that they will serve him, what does that mean in the Hebrew? Because you know that the same word is used for Moses, right?
Pelach is used for Moses?
Yeah.
Where's
I'm not gonna be here for too long, but
Tariq,
that's what I'm trying to tell you. This is a low tier argument,
Tariq,
bro.
no, it's not. Tariq, tell me, where's Pelach used for Moses?
Yeah, perfect. So when it says that people will serve Moses in the Hebrew, it says Pelach. I can find you the verse, but
okay, I'll search it.
I can find you the verse, bro. The same way. 1 second, host.
Let's search it up.
Host, 1 sec. The same way. Moses called
Tariq, before you continue, you said you said there's a verse that says that the people will serve Moses, and the word used in that verse is Pelach. Did you say that?
Yes, it's in the Hebrew, but the English doesn't translate it to that. But I can show you the verse, no problem.
I'll search up the verse right now. I want to see the verse first.
One sec, bro. One sec.
Tariq. This is a big point you're
making.
1 sec,
bro. I want to let something out.
Pause. The reason I'm cutting you off is because this is a huge claim you're making. So I want to find this verse first, and then you can continue. I just want to find the verse. I just want to find the verse. That's all I want to do. I want to find the verse. So I'm going to search.
I'm going to find the verse for you, but I didn't want to make a claim again. The same way Moses is called Elohim. Is he called Elohim?
Yeah, Elohim is used for Moses.
Okay, is that word also used for God? Elohim? He's no. Elohim in the Old Testament?
No, Elohim is not only used for God. No.
Yeah, I'm telling you, but the word Elohim just means what you would classify God, right? You call God, right?
It's a title that can be used for God, but it doesn't just. It's not a title.
Okay, just for the perfect. God uses that title, right?
But sorry, did you? I said my argument.
Yeah, same way Moses has the title Elohim. It doesn't mean he's God, bro.
Tariq, my argument specifically from Serve is that Pelach is only used for God. You're saying Elohim could be used for God and for other beings. It's not just a word for God. My argument from verse 14 is that the word for serve can only be used for God. So Tariq, you said you find in a verse. So when you look at the verse, let me know. This verse will be using Pelach in regards to Moses, saying that we will Pelach Moses. So find that verse. Also, Tariq, this is a bad, this is a horrible argument you're making, but go ahead. All right, Mumin. So back to you, my brother. So the topic I have up here says that Muhammad is a false prophet, and I'll tell you why, okay? I'll tell you why I say so, and you could go against it. The reason I say Muhammad is a false prophet is that Muhammad says that the Jews and the Christians in his time, Johnny, I know you love this argument. Muhammad says that the Jews and Christians in his time can find the messenger, can find him. Well, Allah says that Muhammad can be found written with them in the Torah, so their gospel, and their in their Torah and their gospel, which they have. So Mumin,
Yo, Mumin, if you don't know these arguments, brother, just drop, bro.
yeah,
Wallah.
Tariq, if you don't, Tariq, sorry, find that verse. I'm speaking to him, but you're right. Mumin, if you don't know, you can tell me. That's fine. But Mumin, the Quran says that Muhammad can be found written in the Torah and the gospel, which they have at that time. So my question to you, Mumin, is where can we find Muhammad written in the Torah and the gospel that we have? Because what we have is what they had. So where can we find that?
I just had that. One of them was how do you pronounce that? Demery?
Deuteronomy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me see something.
Deuteronomy 18:18.
18 and 33:2.
Yeah, Tariq.
Good job, Mumin.
Tariq, I thanks for being. But Tariq, find that verse. I'm just speaking because you're on a different argument. So I'm just speaking to him on this. Tariq, just find that verse, and then when you find it, just let me know. All right, Mumin, you said Deuteronomy 18:18, right?
18, yeah.
All
And
right.
30. What is it?
All right,
33.
I'll pull it up. Let's do Deuteronomy first, since that's what you brought up first. Let's do it. All right, Deuteronomy 18:18. Johnny, do you wanna respond to this one? I should ask you before I go ahead.
If you know the 33:2 argument, I can take this one. Yeah.
Oh, actually, Johnny, you do the 33 too, and I could do this one, sure. If you know that one too.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
All right. I know that one.
All right. So Mumin, this is the text on the screen. It says, "Then Yahweh said to me, they have spoken well. I will raise up for them a prophet like you from among their brothers. I'll put my words in his mouth, and he will tell them everything I have commanded. I will hold accountable whoever does not listen to my words that he speaks in my name." And it goes on. So, Mumin, you're saying that this okay. One sec. So, sorry. Tariq guys just left. Tariq, so make sure, please, Tariq, come back. All right. He said BRB, so I'm going to be gracious. Just make sure you come back, Tariq, with that verse, right? With where it says pelach used for Moses. Okay. So, it says, I'll raise up for them a prophet like you from among their brothers. So, Tariq, it says that the prophet will come from among their brothers. Can I ask you real quick, who is the dare referring to, Tariq? Who's the dare referring to?
You talking to me? You talking to me?
Yeah, you're the only one up on the stage. So Tariq, when it's
No, but you said Tariq. You said Tariq.
Tariq is the one that's in the chat telling me. Sorry, Mumin, my guy.
Yeah.
When it says, "I'll raise up a prophet like you from among their brothers," who's the dare referring to? Mm-hmm. Who's that referring to?
I mean,
do you know?
It's referring to. I don't know who the brother is. I'm focused and keyed in on the text that said we were raised from them. Read that again. A prophet that what? That would speak his words from his mouth.
Right, but Mumin, you do agree that this doesn't necessarily say Muhammad. It just says a prophet who will speak his words, right? So
well, what prophet is it though?
I'll tell you, but first we have to see if this can refer to Muhammad. So it says their brothers. Mumin, God is speaking to the Israelites here, right? The children of Israel, Beni Israel, right?
Right.
All right. The Israelites were composed of 12 tribes. And he's saying the prophet would be from among their brothers or from among those tribes. So, Mumin, was Muhammad a son of Israel? Was he a child of the 12 tribes?
No.
So then Muhammad...
But what I'm saying
I'll just say this and then you can go ahead. So if Muhammad is not an Israelite, if Muhammad was not from the 12 tribes, that would mean Muhammad can't be this prophet, right?
No, I mean, in your understanding of what you just read, I don't see how you're saying that can't be Muhammad when the text says that.
I'll ask
when
you.
Hold up. Let me. Can I speak a little bit before you cut me off?
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
The text says that we're going to raise from you, from your brothers, a prophet who will speak my words through his mouth. The same, and this is the same thing that Muhammad did from Revelation. He brought Muhammad. He spoke words directly from Allah, revealed through by the way of the Quran. That's something that we've been saying for centuries now.
Pause real quick. Why did you skip over this when you read it?
Skip over what? I mean, because honestly, I'm not even.
Highlighted text. Why did you skip over that when you read it? It was like you read it and you removed that. And you kept reading.
I need my glasses to see all that. I can't really see it.
All right.
I'm trusting you to read it.
I'll read it again. It says, "I will raise up I'll raise up for them. Them is the Israelites, the 12 tribes, the children of Israel. I will raise up for them."
That's what it's saying.
Yeah, it's in context talking about God, the people of God who are the children of Israel, the Israelites. We are the Israel of God. So it says, "I'll raise up for them a prophet like you as Moses, from among their brothers." So Mumin, again, is Muhammad an Israelite? Yes or no?
No, he's not an Israelite. No.
So then Muhammad cannot be this prophet, right?
So what prophet are they talking about, then?
I'll give you a direct. Mumin, chill. Mumin, chill, brother.
I'm trying to.
Chill, brother. Chill, brother. I was not done. The reason I muted you is because I will give you a direct answer. I just need you to answer me first. I'll tell you directly who it is. I just need an answer first. If the text says that this prophet will be an Israelite, he'll be from among their brothers, then it cannot be Muhammad, right? You can unmute. You're muted. You could unmute, Mumim. Mumin, you're muted. You could unmute your mic.
You can hear me now?
Yeah. Did you hear what I said?
Say it again one more time. I'm sorry.
I was saying I'll give you a direct answer as to who this prophet is. I just need you to answer me first. If it says that he'll be among their brothers, meaning he will be an Israelite, and Muhammad is not an Israelite, that means Muhammad cannot be this prophet, right?
No, that's not how I understand that. I'm trying to understand what other prophet came speaking the words directly from Allah.
Jesus Christ. God bless you, my friend. We'll talk. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is the prophet. I don't know why you guys some of you are just intellectually is honest. He seems like a nice guy, cool guy. Nay, Apologetics was cool. The other dude was cool. But if you guys can't be honest to the text that this prophet will be an Israelite, then you're not staying up here. How am I supposed to talk to someone who's not honest? You faking? All right, bro. Hold this mute. Hold this mute for the live stream because now you're just being weird. Ahmed, I'll bring you up.
You still want me to? Like explain Deuteronomy 30? I mean, I have videos on it, so I don't really need to go in depth here. Like I'll
just let you take the next guest because he's already gone. I'm not gonna go to Deuteronomy 32 with him. He's already gone. He's not coming. That guy's not. Yeah. That guy's just. He's trying to request up again. He's trying to get good stuff. Ibrahim, Ahmed, I'll bring you up 1 sec. Let me just see if these other guests. Okay, they're not here. Okay, Ahmed, you're up. If you're on YouTube, by the way, you guys can click that link. All right, Johnny, go ahead.
What's up, this might be my last conversation for the night, by the way.
No problem.
All right, Ahmed, how you doing, man?
I'm hanging in there, man. Yourself?
I can't complain. God is good. Glenn, was there a specific argument that you're running, or could I just run the same thing? No.
Anything on the topic, Johnny. Whatever you want to do.
I would like for him to go back to the verse you just quoted, the Deuteronomy 18:18. Pull it back up on the screen.
All right, Johnny, I'll put it on the screen. You could just take him. You could just take it on this one. He wants to bring.
Okay. Well, I have Reformation Study Bible out, so even there, but you can still show it just for the audience and so that you can see.
All right, no problem.
No, don't go nowhere, brother, because I'm gonna need you to pull up. Well, go ahead.
Here's the text. The text is on the screen. This is the 18:18 right there.
So can you read it?
All right, John. I'll read it. I will raise up for them a prophet like you from among their brothers. I'll put my words in his mouth, and he will tell them everything I command him.
Keep going.
I will hold accountable whoever does not listen to my words that he speaks in my name. But the prophet who presumes to speak a message in my name that I have not commanded him to speak, or who speaks in the name of other gods, that prophet must die. All right, I'm going to end there for sake of time. So, Johnny, you can go ahead with him. Ahmed, go make your point.
So he says when he speaks these words, he's going to speak it in the name of God, right? He's going to speak it in my name.
Yep.
So therefore, go open any Quran and start at the beginning of any chapter, and you will see Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, in the name of God, the most gracious, most merciful. You open the next one, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, from chapter 1 all the way to the end. He said when he comes, he's going to speak my words that I'm going to put in his mouth in my name. He's going to speak in the name. Every name of God, the gracious, the most merciful. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful.
I mean, that's fine, but the issue is that Muhammad doesn't fulfill every aspect of this prophecy. Like I could say things in the name of God or in the name of Allah or in the name of Yahweh, and then claim to make prophecies, but that doesn't mean I'm the fulfillment of Deuteronomy. So one of the aspects of the prophecy is that the prophet will be an Israelite, which Muhammad is not. So he not fulfill this.
Now, in earlier versions of the Bible, they caught on to this now. They used to translate it as brethren. If you go into the Hebrew, you'll find that the word can mean brethren as well. And if we use, like they used to use in the 1980s, the word brethren, then that means Muhammad does fulfill that, because the brethren of the Jews are the Arabs. They're connected by Abraham. And Abraham's seed will always on side, always be brethren to one another. And also, he's a prophet like Moses, right? Who's more like Moses?
Before you get to that, let's stick on one point at a time.
Go ahead.
We'll try to get to that if we can, if we have to. On the point of brethren, Glenn, can you pull up Deuteronomy 17:15? Because I want to show them something.
17:15 when we're 18:18.
Because I'm gonna show you what the word brother means, or brethren. Depending on the translation, it's not that big of a different Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy 17:15, right?
Yep.
All right, here it is for you on the screen.
All right, it says...
One sec. Here you go.
It says, you are to appoint over you the king, the Lord your God chooses. Appoint a king for your brothers, or in other translations, it would once again be brethren. You are not to set foreigner over you, or one who is not of your people. So who's the brethren there?
Okay, that's fine, but he gives us more things to talk about, more ways to identify this prophet. He will be like Moses.
Ahmed, pause. He asked you a direct question. He asked you, who are the brethren here? You got to answer.
Yeah, okay, I dig it in that context, right? I agree with you there, but not in Deuteronomy 18:18.
No, you agree, but with what? What, like who? Like, brother, you don't answer a question by saying
the
I agree.
point he just made.
Ahmed, pause. You don't answer a question by saying I agree with you. You got to answer the question. So he's asking you, who are the brothers here?
I'm trying, but you're cutting me off. I said I agree with what said. Brother in here means from the Israelites. That's fine.
All right, that's all.
But in Deuteronomy 18:18, it means something else. It's not talking about their brother in there. And the second clue that we can go by is that's why he said, "He's going to raise you up a prophet like unto you, Moses." Jesus and Moses are not the same. No, right? Moses is dead and in the ground. Jesus is in heaven. Right? Moses was a lawbringer. He brought a whole book of law, the Torah. Jesus didn't. He came to fulfill the Torah. So the one that's more like Moses would be Muhammad. It wouldn't be Jesus. And the other clue is, he says when he comes, he's going to speak my words in my name. And every surah of the Quran starts off with, in the name of God, the most gracious and most merciful. It doesn't say that in the Gospels. It says this is the gospel according to this one, according to this one. You're not speaking in the name of God. Only the Quran is speaking in the name of God. And that's why Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the fulfillment of Deuteronomy 18:18.
All right. I got you. I'm not necessarily arguing, although I believe this is about Jesus, I'm not necessarily arguing that point, because I think it's inconsequential to whether it's about Muhammad. But we can get to that in a little bit if you want. But just to respond to this, Deuteronomy itself defines what it means when it says a prophet like Moses. Like it's not just talking about any arbitrary characteristic like being dead or being, born of two parents. It defines it in Deuteronomy 34, verse 10, which says, I have ESV translation right here, and there has not arisen a prophet since in Israel as who knew face to face, which, if I'm not mistaken, but you could correct me if I'm wrong, Muhammad did not know Allah face to face. He received revelations from Allah, but he never knew Allah face to face as a prophet.
Okay, well, that will depend on what sect of Muslims you ask, because we have some that say he was within just an arm's length away or shorter from seeing God through a veil, and others is a big school that says no, he saw Allah face to face. So it would depend on what sect of Muslims you're talking about.
Johnny, could I step in here real quick?
Sure.
All right, Ahmed, you could go on that point with him, but I want to bring you back to the text. This is Deuteronomy 18. This is the actual context of 18:18. This is the context. This is the chapter. It says in verse 1, the Levitical priests, the whole tribe of Levi, will have no portion or inheritance with Israel. They will eat Yahweh's food offerings. That is their inheritance. Although Levi has no inheritance among his brothers, the Lord is his inheritance, as he promised him. So according to 18 verse 2, this is in context, the chapter. According to 18 verse 2, Ahmed, who are the brothers of Levi according to the text? Who are the brothers of Levi?
They're Israelites.
All right, beautiful. Let's go down to verse 15. Verse 15, Yahweh your God will raise up for you a prophet like me from among your own brothers. So who are the own brothers here, Ahmed? Who are the own brothers here?
So once again, there's translations that I had Bible in the 80. It says from among your brethren, from among your brother. Now, the other day I was reading the Bible and it had from among your brothers, the Israelites. That's not even in the text. I'm
gonna cut you off for a second because I want to look at the Hebrew. You keep mentioning the Hebrew how it's translated. So this is the Hebrew. So the Hebrew on the right screen, it says they shall have no inheritance among their countrymen. It uses this word 251. I use this term here. The Lord is their inheritance. All right. I want to go down to verse 15. I'll read verse 18 as well. 15, it says here, a prophet from you, from among your countrymen. It uses this larger term, mahak. I can't say it, but miyahaka, whatever it says. And it's the same root word, So, Ahmed, the same root word used for the Levites' brothers, which are Israelites, in verse 2, is the same root word used for the prophet who will be from among the Israelites in verse 15. So what do you say is the same word? So what's your problem?
Go to verse 15. Go to verse 15 and look up the Hebrew and tell us what the meaning is there.
A prophet from among you, from your country. This is the word countryman. This is what's translated brother. So I'm gonna right click it. I'm gonna open up. So
now it's not even brother now. Now it's countryman.
The word has meanings, brother. The word has different meanings, brother. Look. This is what the word means. This is the meanings on the screen. Okay, it says another brother, kindred, or alike. I'll go down here.
Thank you. Another brother, kindred, or alike.
I'll go down here. It says brother. That's all it says here. This lexicon. It says.
Are you wait? Are you looking up the correct conjugation, or are you just looking up the word ach?
This is what the word ach means. All those conjugations are just like different renderings of the word, but this is what the word means.
See, because you have to see what the plural means. You can't just go off that, bro. You have to know the Hebrew.
I don't need to know all that. I just need to know what the word used means. So that's what the word means now. So I'm gonna ask you this, and then I'll let you speak.
It said one who is like, right? It says one who is like.
So I'm gonna ask you this. So I'm gonna ask you this, and then I'll let you speak, as I said.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I'm not done. I'm not done, brother. So you better mute up, be quiet, and let me speak, because you're on my panel. All right. So the text says, "I will raise up from among your own brothers." Who are his own brothers here? Who are these own brothers?
Once again,
who are they?
Translation is faulty.
Brother, I'm gonna mute you now. I'm gonna mute you now. I need to be honest. I need to answer my question. You've been dodging this. Johnny asked you this originally. You dodged the whole time. I'm gonna ask you directly. Who are these brothers mentioned here, or these brethren? Because brethren and brother are the
It
same
could
word. So who are they? Who are they?
listen. I'm not going with that translation because the
All right,
word can mean brother.
get off the stage. I give you guys too much time to spout nonsense and talk foolishness in my ears. It's ridiculous. I'm not gonna go with this translation. You're the guys that brought it up. You brought it up, and now you're arguing about the translation, even though I showed you what the word means. Johnny told you what the word means, and you're still arguing again. You can't with these people. Get off my stage.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Brethren also, it's not even a different word. Brethren is just going to be like older English, if I'm not mistaken, of brothers. So it's not different at all.
You're right. Like it's not different. the guy's just talking for talking's sake. He's a bot. I don't think that guy's a real person.
Yeah.
I am
I'm
inspired.
gonna head out now, man. Good stream.
God bless you, Johnny. Thanks for joining, my brother. God bless you, G.
Hello, how are you?
I'm inspired. How's it going, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Are you Muslim?
Yeah, I'm a Muslim.
All right. I say here Muhammad's a false prophet. I'll tell you why, and then you could respond.
No, I'm coming. Let me ask you a question first. What's your argument on that?
Well, I was just about to give you my argument. My argument is that your Quran says.
Okay.
Your Quran says. Here, let me give you the right here. The reason I'm saying this is because Muhammad has no continuity with the previous prophet. Muhammad teaches of a different belief system than what the prophets before taught, so he wouldn't be a true prophet.
Is there an argument?
Yeah. Do you believe in the previous prophets? What can I call you? Do you have?
Yeah, I believe in the previous prophets.
What can I call you? Abdul Rahman?
Yeah, just go with Abdurrahman, yeah.
Okay, I'll say inspired. Right? Is that fine? Inspired?
Okay.
All right, brother. So
let me tell you something.
Okay, one sec. Do you believe in the previous prophets?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right. So, do you believe in the prophet Isaiah?
Every prophet said that God. I believe in him.
All right. So can I show you something in the prophet Isaiah, and could you tell me if this aligns with Islam?
Okay.
All right. Going well so far. Okay. I'm gonna go to the prophet Isaiah. I'm gonna go to his scroll. He wrote a scroll, and this is his writings. So I'm gonna show you what the prophet Isaiah. I'm gonna show you what he says. Okay. This is Isaiah chapter 9, and I'm gonna read you verse 6. I'm gonna read you Isaiah in chapter 9. I'm gonna read verse 6. Okay. It says here, "For a child will be born for us, a son will be given to us, and the government will be on his shoulders. He'll be named Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Eternal Father, Prince of Peace. The dominion will be vast, his prosperity will never end. He will reign on the throne of David and over his kingdom, to establish it and sustain it with justice and righteousness from now on and forever. The zeal of the Lord of armies will accomplish this." So, inspired, according to the Bible, a child will be born who is God. It says a child will be born, he'll be king, and he'll be God. Does Muhammad agree with that?
Who are you talking about, please? Is it Jesus or who?
Jesus. This is what Isaiah says. Isaiah, writing 700 years before Jesus, he says that a child will be born.
Okay.
He says a child will be born who will be king. The government will rest on his shoulders, so he'll be king of the government. He'll be the king over the government. He'll be named Mighty God and Eternal Father and Prince of Peace. So, inspired, I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Hold up. Does Muhammad agree that the Messiah will be God who's born as a child?
Muhammad Sallallahu knows that Jesus is a prophet and is his brother. We don't believe that he's the son of God.
Okay, so that would mean that Muhammad is not in line with the teaching of Isaiah, then, right?
Okay, let me tell you something.
Yes or no? I'll let you speak. I just need a yes or no to what I asked.
The thing is that is aligned with the prophet Isaiah on the belief that God is one and He alone is to be worshipped.
Mods on YouTube. Mods on YouTube, if you see people sending nonsense and weird stuff, just mute. Just put them in timeout. All right, y'all. Like here, if you see someone saying some weird stuff, just put them in timeout, bro. Don't worry about.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. Inspired. So
Hello.
So Muhammad is not in line with what Isaiah is teaching, then, right?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you. Could you hear me? Hello. You can hear me? Hello? Yo, you can hear me? Inspired, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, 1 sec. You should be able to hear me when I put this in. 1 sec. Plug that in. Inspired, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Alright, so as I was saying, if this child who's going to be born is God, and he's eternal, and he's the king, that means Isaiah's teaching that God will be born as a man and will rule over the kingdom forever. Does Muhammad agree with that?
But the thing is that God cannot be a man and still the same.
Inspired.
Inspired.
I know what you guys believe. I'm asking specifically, if the prophet Isaiah teaches this, and Muhammad disagrees, that means Muhammad is not in line with what the prophet Isaiah is teaching, right?
Yes.
Alright, so then Muhammad does not have any continuity with the previous prophet, right?
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
Wait. You have to answer my question first then. So I'm going to, before you have to answer my question. So that would mean Muhammad is not in line with the previous prophet, right?
Yeah.
Sorry? You're off the screen. Hello, Inspired, are you there? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, you got a little bit of delay, but that's okay. So, according to what I asked you then, Muhammad would not be in line with the teaching of the prophet Isaiah, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so
according to your claim, yes.
So then if Muhammad is not in line with what the prophet Isaiah teaches, then Muhammad is a false prophet, right?
Yes, according to your claim.
So then Muhammad's a false prophet, right? Am I?
Yeah.
So you believe Muhammad?
According to you.
So you believe Muhammad's a false prophet?
If according to you, but me, I don't believe that.
But brother, it's not according to me though. We just went for I just gave you my argument. So I'm asking you.
That is why
I'm asking you. Like
you do not allow me to talk.
Go ahead.
Go
ahead. If you
agreed to what you said since.
But Inspired, you have to understand. I want you to talk, but you have to talk after you answer my question. So I'm asking you, according to the information I brought up of what the previous prophet teaches, then Muhammad would not be in line with the teaching of the previous prophet. Yes or no?
No.
Okay, tell me why.
Okay. First of all, every prophet agrees with these 6 things I would mention, and I want you to also tell me whether it's correct or no. First of all, they believe that God is one, right?
Brother, you have to answer me directly. I'm not going to answer your questions if you're not answering me directly. I asked you if Muhammad, if according to the argument I brought, if Muhammad disagrees with this previous prophet. You said no. So if you're saying no, that means you're saying Muhammad agrees that God would be born as a man and would be king over his kingdom. Does Muhammad teach that?
No.
So that means
God
Muhammad.
cannot be born as a man.
Okay. So that means Muhammad disagrees with the teaching of the prophet Isaiah then, right?
Yes.
Okay. So one more.
In that sense.
Okay. You're saying the Bible has been altered, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let me bring you to the text right quick. I'm gonna bring you to your Quran, okay?
Only show me evidence. You don't want to talk.
I'm gonna bring you to your. I'm answering you. You said the Bible's been corrupted. I'm gonna bring you to the Quran real quick. It says in Surah Al-Ma'idah, Ayah 44.
Yes.
Surely we sent down the Torah, wherein is guidance and light, thereby the prophets who had surrendered themselves, judged by it for the Jews, as did the rabbis and scholars by that with which they were entrusted of the scripture of Allah, and they were witnesses thereto.
Yeah.
So the Quran says that the prophets of the Jews use the Torah to judge, right?
Yes.
So the Quran affirms the prophets of the Jews, right?
Yes.
All right, so Isaiah, in what they had at that time, is a prophet of the Jews. So even according to the Quran, then it's not corrupted. It says the Quran affirms what affirms the prophet of the Jews. It says the prophets of the Jews who submitted to Allah used the Torah to judge the Jews. So this is what one of the prophets of the Jews taught.
Let me tell you something. For us, what we believe is that the Bible, this present Bible is not the word of God because it has inconsistency in several ways, and I can show you two off of my head. No.
Brother, respectfully, I don't need you to show me any contradiction or whatever you say inconsistency. I need you to deal.
That's the reason.
I need you to deal with the text. I read for you Surah 544. Surah 544 says that the prophets who submitted to Allah judged by the Jews by the Torah. So listen, inspired. The Quran affirms the prophets of the Jews. It says the prophets of the Jews used Allah's Torah to judge, meaning it affirms that these were prophets. So inspired, the Jews accept Isaiah as a prophet who came before Muhammad. So in what so inspired, you have to follow me here. What I read to you in Isaiah says that God will be born as a man, and he'll be eternal, he'll be the Prince of Peace, and he will reign on the throne forever. Inspired. Does Muhammad agree with this teaching of the previous prophet? Yes or no?
No.
So that means Muhammad is a false
God
prophet,
cannot
right?
be a man.
That means Muhammad is a false prophet, right?
Not a false prophet. It is you.
Can you
are
be,
getting the context.
Can you be a true prophet and disagree with the previous prophets in core beliefs?
Wrong. I'm explaining to you that Bible you are carrying has been altered.
Brother, we already went over this. Can you be a true prophet and reject the message? Brother,
you don't understand.
Inspired. Can you be a true prophet? Hey, buddy, mute up. Can you be a true prophet and reject the core message of the previous prophets? Yes or no? You can unmute.
the core message of the true prophet is that God is one.
Can you be a
dependent.
true prophet and reject the core beliefs, the message, and the teachings of the previous prophets? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. A core belief of Isaiah is that God will be born as a man, he'll be the Messiah, he'll be the king, and he'll be eternal. Does Muhammad agree with this? Yes or no?
No.
So that
God
means
cannot be born as a man.
Muhammad is a false prophet,
God
right?
is independent.
That means Muhammad is a
God
false
is independent.
inspired. That means Muhammad is a false prophet, right?
Muhammad is not false prophet. You are getting it wrong, and you don't understand.
I know.
I don't know how to.
I know. I'm not understanding. I know. I got you. I'm not understanding. What's up, YouTube? How you guys hanging in there? You guys doing good? You guys can see your comments on the screen now, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. I got y'all comments up there. I'm gonna put them in this one too. YouTube, how you guys hanging? How's it hanging, YouTube? You guys all right? You guys feeling blessed and highly favored? Hopefully that's the case. It's too small to put there. Hopefully you guys are doing well, YouTube. I hope you guys are enjoying your time. You know what I mean? But yeah, if anyone else on TikTok disagrees, you guys can join. I don't see anyone, not much people in the live stream, so yeah. If anybody else on TikTok disagrees, YouTube, you guys doing good? Hopefully you guys are blessed. Sam Apologetic says Quran 46:9, Muhammad had no idea where he'll end up. You're right. Yeah, anyone on YouTube or TikTok, if you guys have a question you want to ask me, or if you guys disagree, yeah, inspired, stay away from my platform, please. You're a bot. I don't want bots here. If any of you on YouTube have a question you disagree, YouTube, you guys can click that link. I've had that link pinned the whole night. So if anyone on YouTube, disagrees, you guys can click that link and join the stage. Anyone on YouTube disagree? Anyone on TikTok or YouTube disagree with what I'm spouting here? Anyone want to join the stage and talk? A lot of people in my YouTube comments were saying I'm wrong and Jesus is not God and spitting heresy, obviously. So everyone that spits heresy in my comments on YouTube, I usually just tell them to join me on Friday, Sunday, or Monday, and let's talk. So if any of you guys were one of the people that commented like I'm a heretic, or not I'm a heretic, but like I'm spitting that Jesus is not God, or the Trinity is false, or Islam is true and I was wrong on Daniel 9, blah blah blah. And if y'all that think I'm a heretic or whatever, you guys can join. The link is there. Any of y'all that was chatting away, keyboard warriors, if any of y'all like disagree with what I've been saying, then y'all can join the stage. You feel me? Oh no, I don't want to invite this guy up. Mute him. Yeah. Anyone else disagree? It's 11:55. If not, then I'll end the stream. Doesn't have to be long tonight. I'll just go to 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. So I'll stay on for like 5 minutes. I don't see nobody else who disagrees, so I think I'll end it here. God bless you all on TikTok. Thank you all for your Masri. Jesus never claimed to be God, never taught the Trinity, blah blah blah. Hey Masri, you see the topic? It says Jesus is God. So Masri, if you disagree, there are 4 buttons which say invite on the right side of the screen right here. If you disagree with what I'm saying, Masri, you can click one of these buttons. There's invite, 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 invite. So Masri, if you disagree with what I'm saying, or if any of you disagree that Jesus is God, if any of you disagree that Muhammad is a false prophet, hey y'all, there are 4 invite buttons on the right side of the screen. All y'all gotta do is click one. Like Masri or whoever disagrees, you can click this, click it. You can click this, click it, click this, click it, click this, click it. And let's talk. This live is actually for those who disagree. If you disagree with what I'm saying, it actually says right there, prove me wrong. Win $1,000. Not that hard. So Masri, if you disagree, then come and prove me wrong. That's the whole point of this. Like, prove me wrong, brother. Jesus is God. Muhammad is a false prophet. Prove me wrong. Those on YouTube, click the link. Prove me wrong. Anyone who disagrees, TikTok, click the guest button. Click the invite button. Join the stage. Prove me wrong. Like, I don't think it's that difficult. Just join the stage, bro. It's 11:56. Anyone disagreeing? Anyone disagree here? If any Christians are in the chat and you guys have questions, y'all can join as well. Oh wow, Christian Prince is here. Yo. Hey, that's pretty cool. Christian Prince is here. Oh, he joined in, at least stepped in for a second maybe. Hey, God bless you, Christian Prince, if you're still here. God bless you, Christian Prince. What's up, Yusuf?
Oh, Christian Prince is here. Baruch Hashem. You can invite him up there. He knows me very well. Yeah, so I believe that.
I don't know if he's. I think he left, but he was here for a second.
Oh,
yeah, what's
okay.
up? What's up?
Oh, this is my troll account, but by the way, I'm Jewish, Baruch Hashem. So I believe that Jesus is a false prophet because in Matthew chapter 23, verse 35, he's making the positive claim that Zechariah, the son of Berechiah, was unalived by the temple of the altar. Can you prove that to me from the Old Testament? Because we know Zechariah, the son of Berechiah, is the author of Zechariah. And your church fathers, some of them do affirm that this is a scribal error. So, king, that this is a scribal error, is this a clear, not alone just a contradiction, but corruption of the text itself?
Yeah, there are two answers I can give to this, Yusuf. Firstly, I could just say that.
Two ways of looking at it.
I'm not finished. I'm gonna mute you too because you have a lot of noise in your background. Yeah, there are two answers I can give to this. Firstly, that it's just referring to the death of the prophet Zechariah, which is not recorded in historical documents. So I could say it's referring to the death of the prophet Zechariah, who is the son of Berechiah, or son of Iddo. Son of Berechiah, the prophet Zechariah. Let me just switch it real quick, make sure I'm right. Yeah, the prophet I just be referring to the prophet Zechariah, whatever you guys say. However you guys say it. Who would have been killed in this manner, or I can't even use that word on TikTok, unalived in this manner, and it just wasn't recorded in history. That's one way of doing it. Another answer given is that it's conflating the two offers, which would have been a Jewish understanding or literary device that they would have used in their writings. And there is evidence for that. I could pull it up.
It's scribal error. So if there's one scribal error, I don't know, why are you debating with Muslims?
Do you believe that writers? Sorry, I'm gonna use the first answer I gave you because there's two ways of viewing this. So the first answer I gave you. Yusuf.
You're a man of
sorry, Yusuf. One second. I'm not even done. Yusuf.
Whether you are.
I'm not. No, Yusuf. I'm not done, brother. You're on my live stream.
Give the historical evidence that he wasn't killed.
You're on my live stream. Let me speak, brother.
So brother, bring Christian Prince up here as he knows.
Yeah, brother. Are you here to talk?
Bring him up here.
Are you here to talk?
I'll help you out.
Are you here to talk?
I will speak if you bring Christian Prince up here. I think you're a layman.
Well, get the hell off to my stage, and you're a weirdo. Get out of my comments. Get the hell off the stage if you're not gonna speak. I don't know why you guys do this. Y'all are weird. You're really a weirdo, bro. You joined to say something about a prophecy, saying Jesus is a liar. So I gave you an answer. And I was gonna ask you a question. You cut me off and say bring Christian. Christian Prince just joined for a second. He's not even here. He left already. So I don't know what's wrong with you, bro. Something's wrong in your head. Y'all Jews are all like that when you guys come up. You guys are just so aggressive and weird. Like, be normal, bro. Let's just talk. Don't be a weirdo. Just don't be a bot. Let's just talk, man. Like, what? Request canceled. Is this guy still here? Freude? Gezai? Is he still here? Alright, Freude. Freude, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. One sec. Nin Gamer on YouTube. I spoke with Orthodox Muslim on, was it Monday? Tuesday. Monday. I spoke with Orthodox Muslim on Monday, and I released a conversation today. So please don't say such ignorant stuff. You can look at the conversation. It's like a homepage on my channel. So yeah, go look at that conversation before you say nonsense. What's up, Freude? How you doing?
Okay, I'm chill. Yo, Glenn, what's up?
Yeah, man. You Muslim?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. First off, do you know who I am?
Are you someone I know?
Yeah. Abdul.
Abdul from a memo.
Finally, yeah. How you doing?
Hey, man, what's going on? You good? It's been a minute, bro.
Yeah, man, it's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Still.
All right, you came to debate? You came to debate?
Yeah, I just came to drop by, say hey, and I had one question. Just one question.
Talk to me.
All right, so basically, yeah. You guys don't believe that Jesus spoke as a child, right?
No, we don't believe Jesus spoke as a child. It's not in our Bible.
Okay. And then I heard that the city that he was living in, a woman would be killed or hanged or something. Wait, he would be stoned to death, I think. It's something like that. So why wasn't Mary killed? I don't mean that in a bad way, but you know what I'm trying to say.
So what did you say about us? Like what's the question? What did you say about stoning? I heard the part like why wasn't Mary killed unalive? But like what do you say?
Yeah, because normally.
Yeah.
Yeah, because normally a chaste woman would be stoned to death. I don't know the exact punishment, but let's say stoned to death, right? So if Jesus didn't speak as a child to come and defend her, then why wasn't she stoned to death?
Well, firstly, because nobody knew that God, even in Islam, you guys believe God impregnated Mary. So firstly, in Christianity, nobody knew that God impregnated Mary other than who was told, Elizabeth, John the Yahya, you gotta call him Yahya, John the Baptist's mom, and Mary's husband, who would have been Joseph. And the Bible says that Joseph, I'll read this to you actually, since you asked. Okay, this is Luke. This is Matthew chapter 1. This is the Gospel of Matthew. Karen actually mentions the Gospels. This is the Gospel of Matthew. I'm going to read chapter 1. This is what the Bible says. All right, my Gospel of Matthew chapter 1. I'm going to start from verse 18. The nativity of the Messiah, meaning the birth of the Messiah. The birth of Jesus Christ came about this way. After his mother Mary had been engaged to Joseph, it was discovered before they came together, meaning before they slept together, or before they got married actually, that she was pregnant from the Holy Spirit. So he discovered it. Nobody else did, but he discovered it, and obviously who they told, Elizabeth. So her husband Joseph, being a righteous man and not wanting to disgrace her publicly, decided to divorce her secretly. So she wouldn't have been stoned, because if he didn't divorce her, by the way. The Bible goes on, but if he divorced her, it would have been secret, so nobody would have known. And also, she wouldn't be stoned because she's not cheating on Joseph. God impregnated her without sexual intercourse. It was a miracle. So it wouldn't be cheating, it wouldn't be adultery. And even then, there was no need for Joseph to divorce her, because the Bible says, after Joseph considered these things, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, Joseph, son of David, don't be afraid to take Mary as your wife, because what has been conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. So he was told that she's pregnant with a child of God. So that's why.
Okay, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, nice. I like that. Yeah.
There you go.
I appreciate it. And it's really late. Like, I gotta remind you, it's 12 o'clock. So don't stay up so late.
Your indeed is late, man. I'm heading off right now. Man, I appreciate you, man. Let me follow you on this account. Yeah,
follow you too.
Bless up, man. Man, respect.
Have a good day.
I'm gonna see you.
Have a good night.
I'm gonna see you on these days, man. Respect. Bless up. Hey, y'all. It's 12 o'clock and my live on TikTok was restricted. So I guess I'm gonna end here. TikTok, God bless you guys. Have a great night. Stay blessed. Get good rest. All the best. Thanks for joining, all of you. I pray God is merciful to you guys. I pray you guys stay prayed up, stay in your word, and stay trusting in Jesus that he will give you the answers to the questions that are burning in everybody's hearts, the questions that are hard to answer. Just stay prayed up, stay in your word, TikTok, and let God speak to you. Sunday I'll be live. I might be speaking to a Muslim apologist. We might be doing like a informal debate because he asked, but I don't know if he will be available. If he is available, that'll be Sunday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. If he's available, if not, we'll be doing Acts of Christian Anything on Sunday. So any questions you Christians might have, any questions anybody might have, you'll be free to join in Acts on Sunday evening. So until then, God bless you all on TikTok. I'll be alive a little bit more on YouTube, but God bless you all on TikTok. Stay blessed. Rishi, God bless you, my friend. God bless. Stay blessed. Get good rest. All the best. And at the end of the day, let God take care of the rest. Bible lover 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch out for some new shorts. I'm reacting to some videos. There's some new shorts that are coming out. Watch out for those, y'all. Let God take care of the rest. Bible lover 1, 2, 3, 4 on TikTok. Ow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, let's disconnect this. Alright, YouTube. What's up, y'all? What's going on, y'all? You guys doing good? Y'all doing good in the hood? Y'all doing good over here, man? What's up, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing all right. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the stream today. If anyone on YouTube got questions they'd like to ask, you guys can join. Like I have the link posted all in the stream, but nobody joined on YouTube. So if anyone on YouTube, wants to ask a question or something, you guys are more than welcome to ask a question or say anything. No pressure though. How'd you guys enjoy the stream? Hopefully you guys liked it. Wasn't too long. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys didn't, definitely go and check out this video. One sec. Yeah, if y'all didn't, definitely go and check out this video. Let me get it real quick. Open up my channel. I uploaded today. Came out at 2 o'clock. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I uploaded this video, y'all. It was the conversation I had with the Orthodox Muslim. The Orthodox Mus. I had this conversation with him on Monday. Around 5 o'clock on his live stream. I went up for the third time on his stream. And we had a conversation. So if y'all didn't get a chance to check it out, it's this video right here. Daniel proves Christianity true. We had a conversation. He went mad. He got crazy. And he kept insulting and spouting nonsense and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, if y'all are, if y'all haven't seen it yet, go and check it out. Daniel proves Christianity true. Watch it, learn the arguments, learn the text. It'll be good. Also check this video out, y'all. This is what I uploaded on Tuesday. Watch it, Born Sinful. Check out this one. Is Jesus is Paul's God? We spoke to a popular JW apologist on TikTok. His name is Michael. He's a heretic. He doesn't know anything about the Bible. He doesn't know a lick of anything biblical. And Fox and I destroyed this guy. This guy didn't know what he was in for. He doesn't know what the Bible says. He doesn't know what the text says. This guy is just a heretic and he has no knowledge of the scriptures. It's actually ridiculous. So yeah, we destroyed him on that. So check that video out, y'all. These are the streams I do regularly if y'all don't know. So like last Monday we did Jesus not the Father. Sunday we did Gentiles Can Be Saved. So these are the streams we be doing, you know what I'm saying? So y'all see them right there. And y'all make sure to check out these reactions as well. Make sure y'all check out these reactions. Got my shorts. These are live streams where I do reactions to videos. Check out this video we did upload on Monday. We reacted to Pastor Gino Jennings, his heretical beliefs. Also check out these YouTube shorts, y'all. I do like short series where I do reactions to short forum content that Muslims or heretics will make. So I've uploaded some of them here. So check these out, you guys, and just support the channel. Yeah, that's all I gotta say from me. I don't see anyone got any questions on YouTube, so I thank y'all for watching. I thank you guys for sticking it through. I don't know how you guys feel about my content. I don't know if you guys enjoy my content that much. I hope you guys do. Hopefully I'm getting better at least in how I present myself, how I debate, or how I at least converse with people. Hopefully you guys learn. Hopefully you guys are just, feeling good. Are we turning off streams? Stream's not ending right away. Well, I don't if that's what you mean if I'm ending right now. I'm not ending it like right now, but I'm gonna end it soon. But yeah, if anyone else disagrees or has issues, you disagree with what I'm saying, then by all means, you can join the stage. If not, though, I'm gonna end it here. Hey, Kira, man, I appreciate that, man. You're fighting the good fight. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here, y'all. We'll be live Sunday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'll be live. Fridays are when I go live later because I'm a little more busy on Fridays, so I gotta go live a little later. But Sundays and Mondays, if you see my channel banner, my YouTube banner on YouTube, has the scheduling dates. Yeah, Kira, I don't like streaming late on Fridays. It's just I'm bit like Friday's busy. I'm gonna be honest, I'm very busy on Fridays, so I can't afford to go live earlier. It's not available. But Sundays and Mondays I go live 7:30, which I think is a decent time. It's pretty early, but it's not crazy early. I have stuff to do, but it's not crazy early, but it's decently early. So y'all can check it out. So Sunday I'll be live, and Sunday will be a chill stream. It'll be Ask a Christian Anything. So if you have any questions you wish to ask, join on Sunday, and it'll be open for you to ask your question. God bless you, Kira, man. I thank you for being here the whole stream. May God bless you too. May God protect you too, my brother. Thank you for sticking it out. Thank you for being the model of the stream, I guess. Being the security guard of the stream, man. I appreciate that, my brother. So God bless you, Kira, and God bless all of you who are watching. This says there's 8 live viewers. So God bless all 8 of you who are here right now. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys had a wonderful time watching. Hope you guys learned some things. Hope you guys learned arguments to defeat Islam, arguments to prove Christianity. Check out those videos again, and just stay in support. Watch the content, like and subscribe, and at the end of the day, focus on Jesus. Keep your eyes on Jesus. Look full in his face, and the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the light of our Lord's glory and in the light of our Lord's grace. God bless you guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Stay blessed. Get good rest. All the best. Do well in your test. But at the end of the day, let God take care of the rest. Bible lover 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow.
Celebrating Jesus tonight. We sing praises.